the Canyon of Heroes, the New York Knicks are NBA champions.
ESPN New York's live coverage of the New York Knicks World Championship celebration is brought to you by Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Slomin's, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calandra's Bakery, ThriveWell Infusion, Harrisman Firm, Verizon, and New Era. Bart Scott.
What the hell?
Chris Carlin.
Take a hike. We're good.
This is Bart and Carlin
Buckle your chin strap. We about to bang.
on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
We are here. We are at City Hall. It is the day of the parade to celebrate the world champion New York Knicks. It is Bart and Carlin in Lower Manhattan with right in front of the stage. We couldn't have a better view of the stage coming up later today. And right at the end of the Canyon of Heroes, Chris Carlin, Bart Scott. This is a scene, man. This is something.
Yo, shout out to Paul, you know what I'm saying, who sat up there and fought for us to get chairs as we watched the other network stand straight up. My lower lumbar thanks everybody involved for getting us 2 seats. This is a crazy atmosphere, man. I was walking around trying to get cell service in the corner. I was approached by the police officer. Hey, this is a frozen zone, sir. I'm like, listen, I don't want no smoke. I don't want to get, because I'm by the gate. So he looking like I'm all the way in the far distance to the far corner. And he's like, hey. He looked like he was about to take me down until he saw the press pass. Hey, man, listen. I'm just here.
I mean, your face is your press pass. I mean, come on now.
I'm like, I'm just here so I don't get fined. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't get you in as we start to see some of the video of Jalen Brunson carrying his daughter down toward Battery Park. We have one big monitor for everybody to watch here today. And if you're over watching us on YouTube, you're going to watch us, and you will be able to see the entire ceremony on YouTube as well, because we've got cameras set up for that.
You know,
so you should be locked in on this.
Yeah, the amazing thing is, like, you know, Jalen's carrying his daughter, and one day he's going to have to remind her and tell her that she was at the parade.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Like for this kid and to go back and watch the videos of this 15 years from now?
Because I always laugh, right? And it's like you look at it, I look at my kids and stuff like that, and they be like, I've never been to New Orleans. I say, yeah, you have. I've never been here. Like, yeah, yeah. So it's like one of those things. But, you know, this is amazing. You know, the weather couldn't be any better. You know,
it's overcast. We are not cooking here today.
I mean, because we saw some back butter from people that had to walk here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy getting here.
I mean, just say it. It's okay. Quarter zip for Tiki Barber was an aggressive choice today.
Yeah, it's super uber aggressive, because the quarter zip is one thing of being aggressive, but the fact that he has a full button down underneath it.
Do I have any back butter? I don't believe I do.
Hey, you nice and cool and calm, man.
Exactly.
You know, so it's amazing.
280, getting it done.
280, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And listen, this is amazing atmosphere in New York. This is a party. Nobody knows how to put on a performance, a party. You know, shout out to all the essential workers that are here, whether it's ambulance, whether it's medical, whether it's the police.
I tell you what, the police are everywhere. There's 10,000 the minimum, but you cannot walk 5 feet without running into 2 or 3 police.
Oh, yeah, I almost ran into the wrong one who was like, hey, man, I'm a millennial. I don't know who the hell you are. Can't wait this. I can't wait to take your ass down. You know what I'm saying? And put the tase in my
I don't remember Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Exactly, exactly, man. But listen, we're fortunate enough actually to kind of hear, you know, some of the rehearsal from the guy that sings the national anthem.
Avery Wilson. Yeah, he did it before every Knick game.
Avery Wilson. He put on a little extra performance for us, you know what I'm saying? Devo, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make sure that he get his shine on, did his thing. We thought we were going to hear Alicia Keys. Everybody come on, hey, listen, all the media guys, no video or filming when Alicia's practicing. What I'm going to do? Like, what I'm going to go to? What's the prop bet thing? So how long she going to stay on for her closeout performance? Like, come on,
Nobody's
man.
got a prop bet today on the length of Empire State of Mind.
Exactly. You know? I want to think that because the celebration's so hot that she might give us an extended version of it, because you look up and say, you know, like, I don't know if you ever been to a Baptist church, but, you know, church and the Baptist church, you went to Catholic church, correct?
Yeah.
Catholic church, you go to Catholic church, supposed to be out at 12 o'clock, you're going to be out at 12 o'clock. Black Baptist church, Church of God in Christ, church supposed to be over at 1 o'clock. You'll be out Monday. It all depends. If the spirit is going and the collection plate's flowing and people still got cash, you know what I'm saying? You can be there forever. So I want to think that Alicia Keys might get in her feelings. She might run it back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Encore. We might get a Jay-Z encore comeback.
Yeah, why no Hove in this? I mean, I know he used to own part of the Nets, but shouldn't he be part of this too?
Yeah, well, he's getting ready. I mean, it would be perfect for Hov to be here because maybe he's a special guest that's going to come out.
Maybe they'll surprise us with him.
Yeah, because, he's on a tour. He just had his diss album at the Roots Picnic where he came at, Dame Dash, Kanye. He went at all his haters. But he also has a concert at Yankee Stadium coming up next week. So I think he's going to be dropping something. So what better place than to come here? You know what I'm saying? I know he didn't say he made more Knicks popular than the Knicks hat can, but he said that about the Yankees hat.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So why not show up, put on the Knicks hat, swap out the Yankees hat, and go ahead and show some mad love. Rather listen, like you said before, the Knicks are something that we can collectively all get around. Ran into Cass over there, congratulated him for all the things that he's doing. You got the who's of media. I see CNN's here. I see, it's chilling to see, the helicopters hovering.
Should they have let Vince Goodwill in after he said participation trophy?
Yeah. Well,
maybe the cops should have held him out.
Take him down. He got a gun.
He was here before.
Yeah. So, he's here. You got the drones here. You got that. You got snipers on the top. You got, the security and all the things that you expect, from New York.
Oh, I didn't notice the snipers.
Oh, yeah. They've been there. Oh, you know me. I can sniff
Your
metal.
head's on a swivel.
Yeah, I can sniff metal above me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always checking. I'm checking window sills. I'm all this type of stuff. I saw too many movies, but this is a great time.
Oh, way the hell up there. Look at this. Yeah, you're right. Now I can't stop looking for snipers.
So over there at the top of the other building.
Oh,
there,
my God.
Yeah, this is tight. This is this is tight right here. You know what I mean? But this is a celebration.
But that's the thing. I don't know about you. We both got in pretty early this morning. And coming into the city.
Yeah, this time and a half for sure.
Exactly. And more like double time. But at any rate, I took the train down from where our studio is down to Chambers Street, got out, and that was before they had closed down all the trains canal and south.
Yeah.
And people were in a great mood, and they were flying up and down the streets. I have never seen the city that alive at that hour. And I've seen the city at that hour many times.
Yeah.
It was awesome, but everybody was in a good mood. Nobody's screaming at each other. There's nothing going on. It's just all good vibes with this today, which is just awesome.
Yeah, everybody had the little fast walk. Nobody was complaining. I try to, me, I don't know the subway system, so Tom's like, I'm going to tell you how to go. Yeah, good luck with that. I'm going ahead and take this Uber. Then I realized that the Uber could go no farther. I walked about 0.5 miles. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a big deal. I didn't mind. I got on comfortable shoes. But getting in.
You're not
funny.
Wearing a quarter zip.
Yeah. And I told Tom, hey man, I don't know if you understand this line. Tom didn't believe me, but I was like, I went straight.
So explain this. What happened here? You're trying to get in, and Tom came out to meet you.
Well, Tom came to get me on I think Chambers Street.
Right.
We went the wrong way, so we basically walked the length of City Hall just on the other side. So we come around, and it's the media entrance, and I'm like, all right, I'll stand in line. So then I'm standing in line, and I'm watching people. I'm like, we probably like number 30. We're probably like number 30 in line. We're probably about 30, right?
Yeah.
We 30 back. And, I'm used to TSA in recent times being calm and being reserved. Did that. But I'm just watching people walk to the front. And I'm like, Tom, what the hell going on? I'm trying to get him to lean over and say, what the hell is this going on? People were walking straight to the front. If anybody got a fast pass up in this thing, I should have a fast pass. So what the hell are we talking about? So Tom's like, no, everybody has the same credential. I say, yeah, we all got the same credential, but we ain't the same people, right?
What jersey is Bridges wearing?
Looks like he has a throwback, number 4.
He's wearing number 4. Was he Nate Robinson jersey?
Yeah, maybe.
Is that what he's wearing? He's wearing a throwback?
It would be cool to have Nate Robinson here, especially in light of but we
his
don't
health issues.
Yeah, we don't see Nate Robinson embraced like that. I don't know if that era of the Spurs. I think we're trying to forget those Knicks.
But I know that he also had his health issues going on too.
Yeah, but
so
he's good. But he's good. No, but he's good now.
He's okay now.
Yeah, he's good now. He had the kidney transplant a couple years ago. But I think those Eddie Curry guys, Jared Jeffries.
People don't want to remember.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I don't see those Knicks involved. But once a Knick, always a Knick.
Saw Rod Strickland here earlier.
Yeah, Rod's back there. He's actually up there. Doing like
some TV.
Channel 4, a little TV stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's good that you see Latrell Sprewell, you see all those guys walking in the parade. So
I do believe there are going to be floats for the 94 team and for the 99 team of those guys who have been around over the last couple weeks.
Now, kind of per our conversation yesterday, I think that I saw Oakley and his wife getting into a car yesterday. And I
his
believe
wife
they were
was
in
wearing like a Knick uniform dress.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I would think that if he's in town, either he's gonna be embraced and celebrated with everybody. I mean, that you talk about, Rocky IV, Soviet Union, USA. If eyes can change, views can change. That'd be perfect. That'd be poetic justice right there to be able to get it and be able to have him there. Now, I mean, I would love to see that happen, and I mean, I think that would just bring and I know you don't want to make it about Oakley and sometimes about
right.
that, but if Oakley's able to sit on this stage and Dolan brings him out and he embraces the past of the Knicks and he gives him a hug right here, and they break bread.
That'd go a long way.
Man, you talk about tears going around. You talk about people going in. It'll make everybody forget the fact that Dolan announced that he's not going to go to the second apron. you talk about a new
Oak
dump.
in, Mitch out.
Right. We're going to put Oak into the corner sitting with Clyde and Ewing.
Exactly.
But yeah. Sorry, it's been real.
Parade,
it's been real, Deuce.
After the parade, Shamet. No, you got a car to the airport.
Yeah, it's been real, Deuce. We'll mail you your ring.
We're sending you to Memphis.
So, man, listen, man. Of course, on my side, I never was fortunate enough to make it to the Canyon of Heroes. That one still eats me up. I know that these Knicks are going to appreciate that they're the ones to get it done. I'm sure the '94 team, is happy.
I got to say this.
They did that.
Good for Patrick, too, the other day, because I heard somebody talking about this, because this was my big question. How do those guys feel today? When they won the championship, and it's genuine that he and Starks and those guys really genuinely seemed happy and felt like they were a part of the whole thing, even though it wasn't their teams that won it. And listen, it's not me being petty or whatever.
Yeah.
I would just feel a way about it, like, yeah, I'm happy to come here and celebrate you guys, but man, inside it'd be eating me a little bit that I didn't get it done.
But once again, that should go directly to Dolan, because Dolan created an environment where these guys feel welcome. You see Stephon Marbury there. You see like the alumni section that they have, and he's made them feel so inclusive. He's been so inclusive.
There have been so many times with Starks down on the baseline that I thought Starks was actually the official.
Yeah, I thought a lot of times we thought Starks was going to get they were going to get a penalty for having like people on the stand.
Get a tech, exactly.
Right, a tech, because so like. Once again, and I said this on, this morning with the morning show with, Rick and Dave, that, Dolan deserves grace now, right? And, like, nobody really paid attention. I don't know if there's any other team that has a alumni section that is dedicated or is massive. Yeah, you can see them up in the suite, but you talk about LJ, you talk about Spreewell, you talk about Camby, you talk about Bernard King, you talk about Clyde, you talk about Ewing, Starks. Every once in a while, you'll catch J.R. Smith.
Yep.
You catch Shumpert there. Like, that's like he's giving like 20 tickets away for people to be there and be able to embrace the old with the new. And so I think that's why if I was at every game, I almost feel like I'm part of the coaching staff. If I'm an alumni, I feel like I'm there every day rooting them on. If I'm there for 40 games, 20 games, or something like that, I would feel like this is our championship as well. So you got to shout out Dolan, the fact that Ewing feels so comfortable being here and feels like he gets the appropriate credit and the appropriate access to kind of be the man and walk around there freely without restrictions and to be able to embrace it that way. So, once again, like everybody here, when you're giving out your roses and you're making your applause for Mike Brown, you're making your applause for Rick Brunson, Jalen Brunson, when you start to give out all these congratulations, don't forget who sits at the top.
Those guys laid a brick in the foundation.
Yeah.
And it's important to remember that.
No doubt.
And they have done a good job with doing that. Bart and Carlin, we are live from City Hall from the parade today, and we're brought to you by Nissan. Hurry in and bring home a winning deal at the Nissan Summer Sales event. Now is the time to get behind the wheel of a Nissan Rogue, Pathfinder, and Frontier.
This is the crazy part, Chris. I knew I was coming here. I knew we had to get here early. I didn't know I was going to be intermittent fasting, since I've been here, man. We've been here.
I know. That was not my plan either. I had a 5-day-old bagel, and that's it.
Chris with 5 hours, that'd be 7 hours with no food.
This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem.
Somebody better go find some Snickers. Because Chris ain't Chris.
Exactly. Chris ain't Chris without a Snickers.
Hold up, I think I got something.
You got a Snickers for me?
Found something in my bag. I found some Omega Blends.
Yeah, Omega Blend. That doesn't help me. I don't care if that's good in protein.
You know how old this is? You know what I'm saying? It's like the survival pack.
You know what my protein is? Sugar. That's my protein. So let's not get, let's not pat ourselves too much on the back for gluten-free nut mix that we brought.
Hey, but when I was about to get tased and I was in the frozen zone?
Yeah.
If you look over there, I think they got wraps and sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? So
right, well, don't threaten me with that, okay?
We can send Tom on a mission.
No, I'm not going to send Tom to do that.
No, you send him to the border, see if he gets tased.
Well, it's going to be an awesome day. That's what's very clear, and we are thrilled to be down here in this Lower Manhattan at City Hall. They have got City Hall decked out. If you've seen any of ESPN New York's social media today, you should be watching and following there. You could be watching as well over on the ESPN New York YouTube page. But if you check out ESPN New York on Instagram today, they've got pictures and videos of everywhere. Jake Montgomery, who is our social media coordinator, is on one of the floats today. They closed off so many of the viewing pens today at around 8 a.m. They were already full by that point. That's how nuts it has gotten already.
It's amazing.
Today.
Jake got a credential to get on the float, man. He's going to have the best view at a house.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about the images and things that he's going to get. But nothing goes without a hiccup, right? We talk about, like, this is an amazing thing. You look around, nobody puts on a show like New York, but you go down and you start looking at the beautiful jerseys they have. Go New York, go New York, go.
They've got the jerseys of every player on the front of City Hall.
But we got one hiccup. Who the hell is Jones?
And why is he wearing Patrick's numbers?
It's kind of like when you're in college.
I would tell you, but I don't have any self-service here.
They give the number up twice. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to go to the command center back and ask Ray Deasy, who the hell is Jones and why does he have Patrick number? Oh, I feel a little twinkle tinkle. You feel that little rain?
Yeah, let's hopefully that's not going to come through here.
Let's see if we short-circuit your laptop.
That's the other thing, too, is if we have basically if you're trying to get in touch with us today via text or via phone call, don't bother in Lower Manhattan because, as you can imagine, with 5 million people all in one spot, and that's the number they were expecting. Imagine the fact that they shut off those watch pens at 8 a.m., and everybody else who is already coming in and still on their way in, and where all the bars, all the places they're going to end up today, and how nuts this is going to be. That's
what I'm saying. We almost lost time because time came and got you, left out, came and got me, but they were shutting that thing off at 9 o'clock. Tom made it by about 15 minutes.
All right, we should have a contest today for this. I'm glad Tom made it in. We should have a contest for this today because I've got 2 already contenders for the worst jersey to wear today.
See if we got the fake jersey.
I got Kevin Knox.
Oh, God.
Kevin Knox, not 10 rows in front of us. How dare you, sir, wear a Kevin Knox jersey today. And then I saw an Othello Harrington jersey as well.
Wow.
The Big O, or the other Big O.
I saw a Rose jersey, so that was a Derrick Rose jersey. So I think maybe Derrick Rose.
That's acceptable. Derrick Rose.
No, but that takes me back to what Bridges had on. He had a number 4 on, so that must have been a Derrick Rose jersey.
Derrick Rose didn't wear 4. I thought he wore 1.
That dude just had number 4 on. Maybe he wore it at one point. Maybe he changed to 1, but it had Rose unless he talking about Malik Rose. Did Malik Rose play here? The former Spur?
Yeah, he did for a little bit.
Okay, so that's even worse.
So
that dude had a Malik Rose jersey on.
If that was a Malik Rose jersey.
Not a Derrick Rose jersey. So I think we got our 2 winners now. What's even worse,
the Kevin Knox jersey is just out of whack.
Let me tell you why the Kevin Knox jersey is horrible.
That is whack, not out of whack.
The Kevin Knox jersey is whack because it has an NBA logo above it, which lets you know that it's not even a real jersey. That's even
only you go out spotting for the guys who went with the replicas instead.
Okay, I see Ewing, but then I see the NBA logo above Knox. When do they do that at?
I think they did it around the corner down the street.
I think he stopped at Canal Street. He's a casual. And they was like, oh, man, we got this Knox jersey. Buy one, get one half off. I see a Carmelo jersey. I wonder, you think Melo shows up?
I would think so. He's been part of that group that has been kind of lauded, even though, he didn't really come that close to it.
The Othello Harrington, and before we get to that, let me go ahead and tell everybody about our friends at San
Not enough
Payne
O's and
Institute,
smooth.
you know what I'm saying? Look, it's summertime. You wouldn't believe it because of the overcast, but yes, it's summer rain. People are outside, of course, walking and going to games, barbecues, the beach, going to do their thing. But if you're dealing with joint pain, back pain, or sciatica, that can shut you down real quick. I'm Bart Scott, and like I've been telling you guys all summer long, Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain is the guy to see. He's Ivy League trained, double board certified, no cuts, no scars, no long recovery, no relying on pain meds, just a non-surgical image-guided treatments that get real results. Now listen, same-day or next-day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. There's an office near as you. Don't let pain steal your summer. Go to SandwellPain.com. Get right, get tight, get back to living the life that you live, baby. Sandwell Pain. Tell them your boy Bart Scott sent you.
We are down here at City Hall. The parade has not officially begun as of yet, but it should be soon down near Battery Park.
You know what this is like? This right here, with all the festivities going, people dancing, we got the DJ going, people can feel the music pumping, people getting their this feels like you're waiting for the wedding, for the reception to start. You're waiting for the bride and groom to come in.
Right.
You're just hanging out, partying, and having fun. You can stand up. You ain't got to sit down. Everybody can talk. Everybody, intermingling. You got your who's inside of these circles. You got media. You got all these people.
I've seen a lot of people who clearly didn't know each other before today. Everybody's just talking together and enjoying this together. Like there is an amazing. I don't want to overstate this.
Yeah,
there is an amazing sense of unity to this whole thing.
No doubt, man. I see the people that I see on TV that, the beauty about this is not just a sports story. This is a New York story. So whenever the Knicks win, because all the places are here, you see all these media outlet people that you watch on TV that you rely on for your news for some of the most major things that happen in this world, whether it's CNN, NBC, Fox, whatever, etc. They're all here reporting on the sports too. So it's good to see these guys because then you can kind of speak to them and then you realize that it's a healthy respect for you as well on both sides. So it's just a thing that, once again, the Knicks have brought the city together. They've brought networks together. We saw some of our old friends was able to mess around with Tiki Barber. Ask him how much. I told him exactly that he had 78 cents in his pocket because he got the tight moose knuckle pants on. So he was able to have some fun with that.
So you can count the change in there?
Yeah, I can count the change. He had 78 cents, everybody. 78 cents. He has two quarters, 3 dimes, and a nickel. Or 2 dimes.
Whatever would add up to it. Yeah. Honestly, I think about what this whole last few months has been like. Listen, we had our jokes, we had our feelings about what would have happened in different circumstances if the Knicks have had to play different teams.
None of that matters.
And it doesn't. But I still honestly cannot believe that we're here. It hasn't really set in fully for me yet. I'm not even a Knicks fan, and I think for a lot of people it has. But just the fact that they got through this incredible stretch, and I've been really hesitant to call it a run because I don't want to shortchange what they did.
Yeah.
Like a run to me is a team that was just not very good. Like the 99 Knicks went on a run, and when they're the 8th seed and make it to the finals or make it to the NBA Finals. Like this was a really good team.
It's a mission complete.
Yeah, and a team that maximized what they could do when I don't necessarily think that I thought the ceiling was here.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm alone in that. I don't know how many people. I mean, obviously the owner thought the ceiling was here.
How many teams have a ceiling but fail to reach it, right?
Yeah.
Unseen potential. I mean, I think Chris Paul had a whole career of that, right? We talk about, Jalen Brunson and the mission that he partook, being the leader, being the guy, being under 6 feet. We watched John Stockton fall short. We watched Chris Paul fall short. We watched Dame Dollar and C.J. McCollum fall short. Brunson wouldn't be denied. And out of all those players, he was probably the most unlikely one that you would think would get to the mountaintop. He's going to live in New York immortality, that entire squad will. And he's going to live in NBA mortality because it's been almost, we talk about long times in between distance, it's been about 20 years since a sub 6'1" guard did anything. Now, I know we want to talk about, hey, Bart, you don't know what you're talking about. Steph Curry is 6'3". Like, I know he looks tiny around everybody else, but he's 6'3". We're talking about the micro mini pimps. We're talking about the Allen Iversons of the world. We're talking about the Tyronn Lues. We're talking about, all the Chris Pauls, the sub 6 feet. I guess Van Fleet, but Fleet wasn't the lead guy. Yeah. He was a complimentary piece sitting there with Kawhi Leonard. So we're talking about those type of guys to be able to pull up. I guess you can say Kyrie Irving, but Kyrie Irving wasn't the best player. That was the LeBron James team. So here we are. And we're grateful to be here. We're excited to be here. And I'm anticipating these guys coming down and hitting the stage, and we're going to lead you guys all the way up to that point, play by play, blow by blow. I mean, we see anything that's interesting in the crowd. We want you guys to believe that you're right here with us. If you're not right here with us, if you're not inside these walls, if you're not standing outside these gates and can't see this stage, we're going to tell you every observation we see because we got 3 hours to fill, and we talking straight Knicks, wall to wall, baby.
That's right, and we're just getting started. It's Bart Carlin on ESPN New York. Our live coverage of the New York Knicks World Championship celebration is brought to you by TickPick, Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Sloman's, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calandra's Bakery, Thrive Well Infusion, Parisman Firm, Verizon, and by New Era.
You better keep enunciating when you talk about the pick, Reed.
I'll get them in. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's Bart Carlin, live from the parade. We're just getting started on ESPN New York.
On the biggest stage in the world, FanDuel is changing the game because sometimes your player gets subbed off and your bet goes with them. Not anymore. With FanDuel Super Sub, if your player is subbed out, your bet stays in. That's right. If your player leaves the match, your bet continues on with the substitute. So you're still in it until the final whistle. Visit FanDuel.com/local to get started now. All through this tournament, the betting options on FanDuel bring you straight onto the pitch. Who will score the first goal? How many shots will each team have during the match? It's all right there in the app. And with same-game parlays, you have a chance for bigger payouts. And best of all, with FanDuel, you get paid instantly when you win. Let there be goals this summer on FanDuel. 21 plus and physically present in New York. Start with a gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
The celebration parade for the Knicks underway in Lower Manhattan. All roads south of Canal Street are closed to vehicular traffic. FDR Drive had been closed southbound side at 34th Street. Brooklyn Bridge coming into Manhattan, that's closed. Are you getting the idea that you don't want to be driving anywhere in Lower Manhattan? It's 45 to an hour, maybe more at the Holland Tunnel. Lincoln and George Washington Bridge coming in from New Jersey. That's also extensive delays. And the subways, they are not stopping at Wall Street or City Hall stations until 5 o'clock. If you haven't heard, Staten Island Ferry, they're offering extra service after 1 o'clock this afternoon, running every 15 minutes. So far, so good on New Jersey Transit and PATH. I'm Bob Williams on 880 ESPN New York.
Skechers elite athlete OG Anunoby has been making history on the basketball court.
Anunoby tips it in. Unbelievable. What a shot.
He's been balling out in Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
You matter, and so does your well-being. If you're facing tough moments, struggling with anxiety, depression, thoughts of suicide, or substance use, help is here anytime you need it. Call, text, or chat 988 for free confidential support. New Jersey's 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is here 24/7 for you or someone you love, with trained counselors who listen and care without judgment. You matter. Remember New Jersey's 988. A message from the New Jersey Department of Human Services.
Want to earn extra revenue for your business? Amazon Hub Delivery is looking for local business owners to assist with deliveries. When you become a partner, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area on a schedule that works for you. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra revenue and exposure for your business. Plus, Amazon Hub Delivery makes it easy to get started. There's no upfront cost, delivery experience, or long-term contracts required. Sign up to learn more at Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. That's Amazon.com/HUB Delivery.
Hey Yankees fans, join us at Yankee Stadium on Friday, July 3rd for a very special night. Fireworks Night, presented by Baby Ruth. Bring your family and friends as the Yankees take on the Twins, and stay after the game for a spectacular post-game fireworks show celebrating the 250th birthday of America. Get your tickets now at Yankees.com/tickets. Don't miss the Yankees and Twins Fireworks Night, Friday, July 3rd, presented by Baby Ruth. Visit Yankees.com/tickets today.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Hot damn! Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea just got harder with Twisted Tea Extreme. The hard iced tea taste you know and love, but with an 8% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Extreme is made with real brewed tea, goes down smooth, and brings your daytime drinking to the next level. Just look for the bright yellow cans in the cooler and get ready to dial up the fun. Big flavor, extreme kick. Twisted Tea Extreme. Keep it twisted!
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Next stop, the Canyon of Heroes. The New York Knicks are NBA champions.
ESPN New York's live coverage of the New York Knicks World Championship celebration is brought to you by Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Sloman's, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calandra's Bakery, Thrivewell Infusion, Harrisman Firm, Verizon, and New Era.
I'll come down.
We are live down at City Hall. Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York, for the Knicks parade, which is going to get started here in just a few minutes. Apparently, running late because guess why? People got caught in traffic.
How you going to run late to your own party?
People got caught in traffic, apparently. That would be the issue at this point. Join Peter Rosenberg. Bart, meanwhile, tomorrow, it is the ultimate soccer watch party as the U.S. takes on Australia. Peter taking over Calandra's Italian Village, Caldwell, New Jersey, with a special USA-themed food and drink menu. Happy hour, 3 to 6:30. Wall-to-wall action on multiple flat-screen TVs outside. Take in the match with fellow fans. Doors open at noon. Advanced reservations are recommended. Soccer, USA, Pride, USA versus Australia.
Yeah.
Watch party energy.
Hey, tell them to bring me some olive oil, man.
Be there.
Olive oil and a loaf of bread.
It's brought to you by Calandra's Italian Village in Caldwell, New Jersey. Bart is amazing at picking people out and naming them with their obscure celebrity
look-alike
doppelganger and what would be wrong with that doppelganger. In other words, a big gentleman just walked by and Bart said, "Look, it's Fat Vin Baker."
Was I wrong?
No, you were not. No, you were not.
Even though the real Vin Baker, I think, is fat right now. But it's all good. He was shorter.
Well, maybe that was the real Vin Baker.
No, he was too short. He was 6'2".
This guy was only 6'2". I mean, they say as you get older, you shrink.
If he shrunk that much, Vin Baker's 6'10". He shrunk that much. That means he a dehydrated prune.
We, again, do not have any internet service down here, so I can't tell you who's winning right now, but guess who can? Ray Danahan. That's right. It's time now for your leaderboard update, brought to you by Michelob Ultra. Out in Southampton, Mr. Danahan, what do you got?
Right now, we got James Nicholas atop the leaderboard at -2 through 6 holes. Graham McDowell is at -1. Rory at -1. And Brooks Koepka is even right now.
All right. Good enough.
What don't you do, Ray? The multi-talented Ray Deasy.
Well done. That's your leaderboard update.
Hold up, man. I think I just saw Free from 106 in Park. Come on now. I might lose my...
Who?
Oh, I thought that
106 in Park? Who was you say?
I thought that was Free from 106 in Park. You know, that's one of my celebrity crushes. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to risk it all.
All right. Well, listen, you do you. You do what you got to do. I understand. Listen, all bets are off today.
How did y'all get together? Bart got fired during the Knicks parade telecast. He said, "I love you. I got to have you." Like Fleece Johnson. I like you, and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Your leaderboard update brought to you by Michelob Ultra. Doesn't matter if you're a pro or just playing for fun. The moment you play for a Michelob Ultra, every move suddenly means something more because superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Some of the dignitaries are starting to make their way in. I see that the New York Police Department, I believe the band is leading the way starting down the parade route as we speak. And none of the other, celebrities have not gotten their way to the start of the parade yet. But as we said, they have gotten a late start because they got into some traffic. The police department has been out in full force today.
It would not be New York if somebody didn't get stuck in traffic.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if during this whole shindig, it's like, because we know Alicia's going to end up here. She's going to close the show. But it's like, is Jada, like, Fat Joe probably is begging to be on a parade.
Fat Joe's one of their guys. He should be on a
float. Yeah, we should do bets about how many celebs. Because, you talk about Ben Stiller. He said that the Knicks documentary is coming out soon.
Right.
So he's making a documentary.
He's been doing it with his phone the entire time, shooting stuff with his iPhone.
Man, to be talented and smart, be able to make money. He'd probably sell it to Tubi and Netflix, make $1 billion because everybody's going to buy a copy or every Knicks fan's going to buy a copy.
I think he said this morning, I don't know if it was Prime, somebody bought it. Somebody bought it and is doing it.
Wow. To be talented and be smart. Right place, right time. I wonder who gets on the floor. Like, if you had – for Knicks fans, who has to be on the float?
We see Clyde making his way down the Canyon of Heroes as his part of it started.
See, people always get on Fabulous for dressing like a kid, but Clyde is the only one who can wear a hoodie that got basically ink plots on it and make it look cool, and nobody says anything about him being 80 years old plus, swagged out with teal pants and look like paintball guns splatter on his shirt. You know what I'm saying? Only Clyde. And it's funny because, I met with the chancellor of SIU yesterday. She was visiting here.
Clyde, of course, SIU.
Right. And he's our most famous guy. Him and maybe Jim Hart.
Yep.
So like.
Well, and you.
No.
Listen, there's Clyde, and then there's probably you.
Well, I'll take that, but there's a couple other guys. But I appreciate
okay, but
you're
listen, Clyde is one. You're an easy number two.
I'll say it like this. Because I heard Clyde say the other day, so I like him probably finally sticking his chest out like the most famous Knick in history. I heard him say that. You know what I'm saying? Clyde, I'll say one thing, baby. I love you. But SIU ain't got no building named after you.
Well, that's because you wrote a check.
Facts.
Well, the one thing I want to hear from our callers today, from people chiming in, you could be watching over on ESPN YouTube, get involved in the chat there as well. One thing I really want to hear from a lot of people today is what are going to be your lasting memories of this? What are going to be, we know about Game 4, okay? What are the memories that you have had a chance to make in watching, in enjoying with your family, your friends? Like, what are they today? I want to think about that. I want to think about something that I started asking yesterday. Like, for the people who are going to get the memorabilia, what are the one or two things that you want from this run? Is it the picture of the OG putback? I heard the guys talking about it this morning. I probably haven't given it enough credit, even in saying that it's the greatest moment in New York sports, just in the difficulty of it, because the David Tyree catch, we know how difficult that was and how improbable that was. That might be the most improbable play in New York sports history, but everything really had to go right for OG to be able to tip that ball.
I mean, he had to time his jump. He had to elevate. Then he had to adjust because the ball was bearing, right. So he had to elevate over everybody. At any time somebody else jumped higher, and I feel like he jumped higher because he had such a running start. So they were pretty much off vertical. He had a running start, elevated, and it's like one of those things, man. He'll never forget that play. The same way that people are running around and talking about, can't wait and yelling it up here, they're going to be talking about OG the tip. You know what I'm saying? And I think that play is as impactful enough to make the play a verb, where instead of saying you got Moss, on the basketball sense, OG, anytime you elevate, you tap it back. I mean, because that's pretty much what Wemby does all the time. They just throw it up and he guides it in. That is a skill, and to do it at the most pivotal time is amazing.
We see OG on one of the big screens right now on the platform on the
he looks just
float.
like my son, man. He acts just like my son, man.
You keep saying that. He doesn't show any emotion.
BJ would wear black. He got a black windbreaker. Most people go get their favorite outfit, stuff like that. He's like, this is clean. I'll put it on.
Bart and Carlin live from the parade, brought to you by Calandra's Bakery. Calandra's Bakery, just 4 simple ingredients and still made by hand since 1962. Available fresh daily at your local supermarket. But that's really, when we get to talk to some callers today, what I want to hear about. What the memories are that you have and are going to have from this and are going to take for the rest of your life, and what the special moments are from all of this, because there's a lot to choose from. And when I go, like I said, when I go back to the regular season, I didn't see this coming. I thought maybe making the finals. I didn't see them beating the team out west. But once they got to the finals the way that they did, in as dominating a fashion as they did, Bart, it was hard to really bet against them. We didn't. We thought they were going to win it in 6, and they even beat us there, and they won it in 5.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. Like, I'm sorry. I'm stuck on the screen because I'm trying to figure out. First, look at Kawhi with the swag. But what I'm saying is, I'm kind of looking at, like, like sometimes people are very emotional. So the fact that this happened during Madami's first run, first term, he might be the mayor for the next 10 years just based off of this, because how he handled this and all the love and the good feelings. Because you talk about name and brand recognition, right? He's going to be associated with the young, cool guy that's sitting up here that's at the sporting event. They might think he's a good luck charm.
They might. Listen. It cannot hurt to be mayor when your team wins championships. Didn't hurt Giuliani.
Exactly.
Certainly didn't.
With all the Yankee stuff, yeah, man.
Absolutely. But Clyde is out there. We've seen some of these parts of the floats in the parade and cars in the parade about to make their way down through the Canyon of Heroes, up here to where we are at City Hall in Lower Manhattan. Live at the parade, we're brought to you by Michelob Ultra. The superior game meets superior taste. Grab a Michelob Ultra Superior Light Beer as you cheer your team on. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the NBA. So get on board at 800-919-3776. What are you laughing at?
Look at OG, man. He's emotionless. Like, they put him on the right float. Like, they got Karl Anthony Towns in the back with the big cigar dancing and all that stuff. OG look like he like, man, I'm trying to play Roblox. He look like hey, wrap this up, man. I'm trying to go chill with Jokic. You know what I'm saying? He like Karl Anthony Towns in the back. Hey. Like, OG is like emotionless with the sunglasses. I swear that's my son, man. I don't know who his mom is, but I'm telling you what, man. She created one cool cucumber.
All right, we'll hit the calls in moments as the parade has begun. 800-919-3776, 800-919-ESPN. We're going to have all of the coverage of the ceremony here at City Hall, live on YouTube, on the ESPN New York YouTube channel, and here on 880 and on the ESPN New York app. So you can see it all, you can watch it all, you can hear it all right here. Make sure you are hanging with us all day long because we have got you covered. And then later you got Michael Kay, and then you got the Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg show live from Stout, NYC, and the party continues up near the Garden in Manhattan. ESPN New York's live coverage of the New York Knicks World Championship celebration, brought to you by TickPick, Amazon Hub Delivery, by Michelob Ultra, Sloman's, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calandra's Bakery, ThriveWell Infusion, Parisman Firm, Verizon, and by New Era. Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York.
Listen up. Fanatics Fest returns to the Javits Center July 16th through the 19th for 4 days of nonstop action right in the middle of the biggest sports weekend of the summer. See more than 500 athletes and celebrities, including Aaron Judge, Kevin Durant, Jalen Brunson, Jay-Z, Travis Scott, and hundreds more. All at the world's #1 sports fan festival. Tickets are on sale now. Grab yours before they're gone at fanaticsfest.com.
No matter your age or career stage, SUNY Canton delivers education at the speed of life. With flexible, fully online degree programs, you can earn your credential on your schedule. Ready to get started? Apply now for a summer start in high-demand programs like applied psychology, cybersecurity, healthcare management, and more. Our admissions team is ready to help you review transfer credits, explore degree options, choose courses, and navigate every step of enrollment. Email admissions@canton.edu today or visit canton.edu to learn more.
Hosting this summer? Reach for Milagro, made with 100% blue agave and designed to bring out the freshest margaritas. It's the easy upgrade your guests will taste. Welcome to the brighter side of tequila. Please enjoy Milagro responsibly.
Knicks fans, join ESPN New York for live coverage of the Knicks Championship Parade near City Hall with Bart and Carlin at 10 a.m. Then keep the party going with Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg live at Stout NYC beginning at 3 p.m. Celebrate this historic title and relive the biggest moments. It's the ultimate Knicks Championship celebration. Brought to you by TickPick, Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Sloman's, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calandra's Bakery, Thrive Well Infusion, Paris Minfern, Verizon, and New Era.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
That's ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46, and I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Harry Douglas here to help you get in on the sweet life with Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy. It's that classic throwback cotton candy flavor, but with 0 sugar and a 5-hour energy boost. I keep these with me so I can tackle that sweet tooth with a tasty caffeine kick and no guilty sugary aftermath. Bring on the sweetness with Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy Shots. Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy. Available online at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon.
Next stop, the Canyon of Heroes. The New York Knicks are NBA champions.
ESPN New York's live coverage of the New York Knicks World Championship celebration is brought to you by Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Sloman's, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calandra's Bakery, Thrive Well Infusion, Paris Minfern, Verizon, and New Era.
Some light rain starting to fall here at City Hall as the parade has begun up the Canyon of Heroes. Cat just a moment ago was on his float with the mayor, Zoran Mandani, and taking some pictures and taking some social media pictures up there and enjoying himself with the fans right now. And I'll tell you, we haven't seen shots of any of Jalen Brunson or any of the other guys as of yet.
Well, not on the float, but we saw Jalen holding his daughter walking down. But I tell you what, let's get into some real talk then. I mean, I think it's something real that Dolan says he's not going to go over the luxury tax. So I wonder on this float how guys like Mitchell Robinson and Deuce McBride feels kind of going down, knowing that maybe this can be their last ride with this team, knowing that they may be going in opposite directions.
Float going straight to the airport. There's
Exactly.
Mikal Bridges for the first time. We see him.
Yeah.
And, again, wearing the number 4.
Well, I'll tell you what, he has an alcoholic beard. He definitely got something in the back that he's sipping on.
See, now here's where you're smart. Tyler Kolek, I see him for the first time, and he's wearing his jersey today so that people know who he is. Exactly.
It's kind of like John Stockton. He could walk anywhere in Barcelona when he was there with the Dream Team. Nobody knew who the hell he was.
Exactly.
Everybody else getting mobbed. They got to have security. He's having the time of his life.
Exactly. So Tyler Kolek up there wearing his jersey, and that's a smart thing to do today.
But
anyway.
Bridges has some type of alcoholic beverage in the back. It looks like a number 8 porcelain. I don't know what tequila or whatever brand that is.
Oh, listen, there's alcohol flowing on these.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out who's going to be Tom Brady and damn near throw the trophy in the lake.
Somebody's going to throw the trophy in the Hudson River. Hey, ESPN New York's Beach Bash is back. It's Thursday, July 2nd at Bar A in Lake Como, New Jersey. Head down to the Jersey Shore. Join the Michael K. Show. Don Hahn and Rosenberg live starting at 1 p.m. and an appearance by DiPietro, Rothenberg, Bart Carlin, and more. We're Bart and Carlin, by the way. We're going to have plenty of giveaways for fans in attendance, a soccer watch party, and a chance to test your skills by trying to kick a goal against Rick DiPietro, who will be in net. Plus music from Surfing for Daisy, who's going to be playing an hour before and after the shows. It's all brought to you by Spiked Aid, Boost Mobile, Miller Lite, Fanatics Fest NYC, and New Jersey Lottery. You must be at least 21 years of age to enter. It's Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York. We are live at City Hall, where we will have the ceremony just a little while from now. The Knicks being celebrated for winning the NBA championship, their first in 53 years, since all the way back in 1973. It has been a crazy morning already, and we are in kind of a protected zone here, right in front of City Hall, where a lot of the dignitaries are going to be sitting. There are rows of seats for people who are, I'm sure, family and friends and all sorts like that, who are, I'm sure there are plenty of politicians who will be out here as well, taking up the good seats for as opposed to the fans, but that's fine, whatever. But there are a lot of fans and a lot of jerseys and a lot of people out here celebrating this morning, and it's awesome to see.
And just to the people out there that saw me with the umbrella during the little sprinkle tinkle, don't be saying Bart's soft. He's Hollywood. He's walking around with an umbrella.
One of us had an umbrella, one of us didn't.
I'm protecting the laptops and the iPads.
Yeah, no, you're not.
That was me.
No, you're not.
That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing for my boy Tizime, you know what I'm saying? I am not that salty.
That umbrella went up in seconds when it was just little drips. I mean, that was soft.
I mean, because, listen, anybody who's ever had water damage to their phone understands what that feels like. Yeah, it ain't enough rice in the world to get Tom's laptop back online if he messed around and get some moisture on them keys.
All right, let's talk about it. Jim Dolan did say that he is not going to the second apron. And I thought that was a little bit surprising. Not really making any bones about it.
Run it back.
Listen, he's been honest to a fault too many times. So that basically means Mitch is going to be gone, and that would mean that I would assume that Shamit's going to be gone.
Or Deuce?
I don't know about Deuce's. Deuce's contract up. I need to check. I would check that if we had internet service.
Yeah. We got Slowskis right now, you know what I'm saying?
The other two, we know that their contracts are up. The fact that you're not bringing Mitch back, listen, I get that fans will be upset by it, but if we're going to be truthful about it, Mitch is a player that you can hopefully replace either through the draft. You know, Mitch.
Who's the French dude that they got that they like that was in the G League back and forth?
Daddier?
Yeah. Maybe Daddier is time for somebody to graduate. When somebody graduates the program, somebody else has to be promoted. And maybe, but still, Mitch has a unique skill set. You know, his skill set, his ability to switch off, pick and roll, play great defense out in space. You know, you saw Wemby. Wemby couldn't get around him.
Yeah.
And you talk about what picture you want. You know what picture I want? I want the picture of Mitchell Robinson putting his forearm in Wemby's neck. How about that one?
Yeah.
Right? Because I thought that set
even though it turned out to be a flagrant.
Yeah, but it set a particular tone.
Yeah.
Like, listen, you know, like boards don't hit back. It reminds me of Rex when he came in and he said, hey, when he was talking about how guys were high-lowing and illegally blocking Chris Jenkins because he was too good. And he was like, you take a swipe at one of ours, we're going to take a swipe at two of yours. You know what I mean? An eye for an eye, mother. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll tell you what, though. You think back, Game 4, the flagrant from Wemby was really the turning point of that game because the Knicks led by 29 when Wemby did that and got called for the flagrant. We know what could have happened if they had gone to a Game 6. I think there was a chance that Wemby could have gotten suspended for Game 6 because I think, Bart, they would have had to have stepped in with the flagrant that was not called at the time, but was clearly, according to the letter of the law, was absolutely that and falling into Brunson's landing zone. But you think back, I mean, Wembanyama, the Knicks win the first 2 games. Spurs come back in Game 3. They win. They are rolling in Game 4.
Yeah.
And then after Wembanyama's flagrant foul, the Knicks come back from 29 down. I mean, that's one that I think has got to be sticking with Victor, too.
Yeah, well, it shows a lack of maturity on his part. So he has to think of all the things that he did maybe to incite or to galvanize the Knicks together as a unit. And that's definitely one of the plays that brought them together. So they have to figure out what they're going to do going forward. But this is concerning, though. Like, I don't know if this team is here without Mitchell Robinson and without Landry Shamet, right? So, like, how do you replace that? And that's why when you talk about repeating and what happens and trying to repeat and how difficult it is, the realization is when anybody wins a championship, it's an opportunity to be able to cash in and to kind of see the fruits of your labor. One thing that you want to talk about, it's always one guy who probably could contributed least to the championship as anybody that always shows their ass. Like, we think about J.R. Smith not wearing a shirt for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it looks like Shohan has taken that mantle.
He's not wearing a shirt?
Not wearing a shirt, and he has his game shorts on. And we know that it's not hot like that, but he decides to kind of walk around like that. He's doing the J.R. Smith impersonation.
Well, you're a champion. You can do it.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Even if you're Sohan, you can do it.
But now that has to be your brand. You can't put a shirt on for the entire month until we get into July. You can't be seen in public with a shirt on.
I'll tell you what. Just in thinking about how this whole thing came together, there are a couple things that are really going to stick with me, and for me, the biggest ones that are going to stick are the obvious ones with OG and with the moments that we have spoken of throughout, coming back in Game 1 of the Cavs series from 22 down in the fourth quarter was absolutely ridiculous when you consider what happened in that game. The comeback in Game 4. But for me, I don't want to lose sight of the dominant fashion with which they were rolling through the playoffs. In those other games, they were not winning these games. The tight games that were 2-point games, they were winning these games by 25 and 30 points throughout. And I don't want to forget that level of dominance because to me, when you have such dramatic moments, that can almost get overlooked.
Yeah, but that's why I give all the credit to Dolan now that we know that message was sent. He basically told them, let's not play with your food. And I thought it was really odd that we normally always see a team have one of those games where, hey, we were just flat. We didn't play this, or like whenever it came time to shut somebody out, to put it to bed, they did it. It wasn't one time where they disappointed us when they came out flat. Yeah, they won 13 straight, but it's how they did it. They never didn't take their foot off of their opponent. And I think that tone was set by Dolan when he said, what are you willing to sacrifice? And telling them how important it was and how their life would change forever if they had the opportunity to be able to win a championship. Dolan was also, I thought, very vulnerable when he said, listen, this will change my life too.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying, this will change our lives. Like I'm sitting up here on the top of the mountaintop looking down on you guys.
I don't know how it changes Jim's life. Jim's life is pretty good to begin with.
No, it's the narrative. It changes the narrative.
Yeah.
Change the narrative of how he's perceived. Instead of going for the guy like, we got all these guys. He needs to sell the team, and we need to get a real owner in here. Now they can't say that. Now they have to give him credit for all the moves that he made. And I tell you what, that speech, now they can edit it because it was 14 minutes long. But once they edit it and talk about the impactfulness of that speech, I think that speech In my opinion, that speech, they should take a portion of that speech, about 10 weeks of sacrifice, and put it underneath a poem beside the trophy when they get it, to go over some of the words and some of the excerpts from that. You're the owner. You better make it sure. You got to make it seem like this is Sparta's speech. You know what I mean?
But what does that look like? If you're the owner and then you let your speech be the one that is basically up on the wall?
Hey, man, sometimes you got to build. You got to build temples to yourself.
Bart Carlin live from the parade, brought to you by the Parisman Firm. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, call the Parisman Firm now, 718-WORKERS, and get the justice you deserve. The Parisman Firm, where your case is their cause. We are at the parade in Lower Manhattan at City Hall. We're going to have in just a little while all of the ceremonies that will take place right here in front for the Knicks being honored as world champions. And we will carry it all for you here on ESPN New York and on the ESPN New York YouTube page. Our live coverage of the Knicks World Championship celebration is brought to you by TickPick, Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Sloman's, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calandra's Bakery, ThriveWell Infusion, the Parisman Firm, Verizon, and by New Era on ESPN New York.
Yacht Rock Review, Prime Time Tour. Step aboard a musical voyage like no other with Yacht Rock Review. Friday, June 19th, Northwell at Jones Beach Theater, the world's premier soft rock party band. Yacht Rock Review takes you on a smooth sailing journey through the nostalgic hits of the late 70s and early 80s. Experience pitch-perfect renditions of iconic classics from artists like Hall & Oates, Steely Dan, Toto, Michael McDonald, and more. On sale now at livenation.com. Presented by Can.
ESPN New York is your home for the world champion New York Knicks. WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now or go to carsforkids.org.
Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Skechers elite athlete OG Anunoby has been making history on the basketball court.
Anunoby tips it in. Unbelievable. What a shot.
He's been balling out in Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
Sure, keeping things casual has its time and place. But sometimes simply playing to have fun isn't enough. So when you're looking for a way to up the ante, try these 5 simple words. Play you for an ultra? That always seems to do the trick. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, 2.6 carbs, 95 calories. Superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you've saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com.
Empower. After wanting one for years, Kevin is finally enjoying his new hot tub.
This is the life.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money, so now he can be a little bad.
Oh, no, not my phone.
Oh, Kevin. Kevin's phone may be in hot water, but his finances aren't. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Next stop, the Canyon of Heroes. The New York Knicks are NBA champions.
ESPN New York's live coverage of the New York Knicks World Championship celebration is brought to you by Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Sloman's, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calandra's Bakery, ThriveWell Infusion, Harrisman Firm, Verizon, and New Era. Bart Scott.
What the hell?
Chris Carlin.
Take a hike. We're good.
This is Bart and Carlin
Buckle your chin strap. We about to bang.
on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
We are live at City Hall, where the parade will end in a little while. The New York Knicks and their World Championship parade here on ESPN New York. Bart and Carlin with you on ESPN New York, on the ESPN New York YouTube channel. We want you to be a part of the show. Watch it there. You can watch the ceremony here later on as well. We've got the cameras set up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I did not plan on being as much of a technical advisor to the show today as I ended up being, but here we are. And, listen, this is just a wonderful celebration for these fans that have come out to enjoy this, and they are just absolutely everywhere. Where Bart and I are is right in front of the stage at City Hall, but you can see off in the distance just how these roads are absolutely flooded with people. They had to shut down the viewing zones, Bart, at about 8 a.m. this morning. They were already too full.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at all these people, I say, I ain't never getting home. But I don't mind. But I don't mind.
Once again, you found a way to make it about yourself.
But I don't mind. That's what most narcissists do, right? You know what I'm saying?
You're not a narcissist. I know narcissists. You're not one.
But I'm telling you, though, man, like, this is a tremendous celebration, man. And listen, Clyde is, leading the way as he should, and he's showing them how it's done. When I'm looking at the car that Clyde is in, I wonder if he just pulled it out of his garage.
Clyde drove the car here, and now somebody else is driving him in the parade.
But you know what's crazy? I don't see any of the other Knicks in any other floats, and maybe it's just because that's what the camera coverage is showing, the first three carts. But I've yet to see Patrick Ewing. I've yet to see Starks.
I thought they were going to have floats with those guys in them. I guess not. I don't know.
I mean, if we can get our IG guy on a float, I mean, surely we should be able to get Patrick.
But I also don't know how those guys feel about it, too, because maybe they want to make sure to leave the celebration for these guys. That could be part of it as well.
You just said it to Clyde, did you?
I didn't say that to Clyde, but Clyde's here every day.
Yeah, that's
true. Doing the games every day. Mike Breen is going to be the one who's going to be emceeing this whole thing down here at City Hall.
I see Tracy Morgan, right? So Tracy Morgan's right there at the bottom. Like, look at see that really dark dude right there.
Tracy Morgan is on one of the floats with Jalen Brunson.
He's right there, looking to the right. He's at the bottom.
Yep, gotcha.
He's only
there he is.
Micro mini pimp. He's not that tall, but so we know that we got some of the celebs, and that's what I was trying to say. Like Brunson, like you talk about Dolan speaking about he's going to give out some of the. He said he was going to give out
rings to the
some of the
significant others.
So I wonder if you were a fan. If you believe that a super fan, should get a ring, since the significant others, or maybe not so significant others, would get one. He said if you didn't have one, find one, right? Just his words, not mine. I wonder what celebrity is deserving of an actual ring.
To me, there's only one. Spike.
Fat Joe's become the new age for the younger kids, super fan.
Okay, but my point would be Spike, for every one of those 53 years, has been there.
Yeah.
And even when he didn't have the money, he was still at the Garden.
Yeah.
And it's nothing against Ben Stiller or Fat Joe. Those guys are all huge super fans. Spike's the only one. If I can't start giving those rings out to everybody, Spike's the only one I would give the ring to. Because Spike deserves that.
He's taken all the arrows. He's been the butt of, like, Reggie Miller's vitriol, MJ's vitriol. He's taking it from everybody.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So anytime, like, I don't think anybody's ever trash talked Tracy Morgan. You know
How can he trash talk Tracy Morgan?
Right, especially when you
all he's going to do is make you laugh.
In the back, I got 15 cheeses in the macaroni and cheese. I'm going to give you some, player, because you constipated.
I'm going to go home and get some people pregnant. That's what he's saying.
You better hope that I don't get your mama pregnant. I'm going to be your stepdaddy.
Well, nobody's listen, I would not blank talk Tracy Morgan. That's one guy I would not go after. Is there a happier individual in the world than Tracy Morgan? I don't think so. But listen, I think as we celebrate this, when you look back here, and I know that this is not your team, okay? But what are the moments that are going to stick out for you the most during this Knicks run? What are the things that you're going to remember the most about it when we've been covering it for the last several months?
It's when the switch turned on. The switch turned on after they were down 2-1 to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And they took it to a whole nother level, right? They focused, they concentrated, and they executed. And Mike Brown gave Snyder a lot of credit, saying that he forced him to grow as a team, as an organization. You know what I mean? Forced him to say, hey, we got to do something different. You know, the things that the Atlanta Hawks were doing, the Atlanta Hawks wasn't a threat to really beat the Knicks, but I feel like they woke them up and gave them the style of play going forward. And once they did that, I thought that the team went on a whole nother level. They elevated their play. Everybody started playing at a high level, attention to detail and attention to execution. So I would say, you know, that game when they went to Atlanta, we was like, okay, well, you know, all Atlanta got to do is win one. It's going to be 2-2. Nope, it's 3-1. Right? They went in there, they took care of business, and that's what they were supposed to do. And I think that was a pivotal point early on, because sometimes the hardest part when you get on a roll is getting started. And, you know, the Atlanta Hawks helped them get started, right? And the fact that also that, you know, the Atlanta Hawks was a team that had tormented us underneath Ice Trae, you know, a couple years ago. So to get that get back, but then to kind of use them as jet fuel to propel you to the next level, I think is a defining moment. You know what I mean? I think because early on, you know, we were talking about, man, maybe Mike Brown might get fired.
Yeah.
Right? And he made the right adjustment, and they got it done, man. And I mean, it's funny. This only year one, but maybe we need to talk about if I'm him, I'm like, I want to get an extension.
Oh, no. If you're his agent, you're going in and you're trying to get everything you can right now. And I don't know what that looks like. I don't know if Dolan says, well, this is why I brought you here. This is what you're supposed to do. Kick rocks for a little while. And
he's like, brother, I'm still paying $30 million to Tibbs, bro. Calm down. Calm down. I get you a Wawa and a quick check promotion.
Yeah, sub?
I get your endorsement by Wawa and Chick-fil-A. You'll get it that way, brother. You ain't getting it out of my pocket.
You know, for me, I think the one that we should not overlook would be Game 5 against the Hawks, when they just absolutely blew their doors off. I mean, Bart, they were winning that game by 50 in the first half. That was such a ridiculous performance by the Knicks, and fold up by the Hawks that, like, the Knicks, when you talk about making a team quit, I've never seen a team quit faster than the Hawks did on their home court. Game 6, than the Hawks did on their home court. Because at that point, when they did that and they end up losing by, 60 or whatever it was, that was kind of another statement for the Knicks about not just how the tide had turned, but the level to which it had turned.
Yeah, it took their soul, right? And that's when, Cat became more prevalent, right? Cat stepped up and, hey, it's better to go through Cat. And that's the amazing part. Like, I think if you think about one thing about this team, you think about the selflessness. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm sorry, man, but this organ in the back is killing me, man. I feel like I'm at the beginning procession of, when they walk the family in for the funeral.
It's like we're at Yankee Stadium, for Pete's sake.
I mean, geez. I mean,
doing a rain delay.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, geez.
Yeah, Oregon is killing us a little bit, no doubt.
It's killing me, man. Like, listen, the only time I heard this much Oregon, if I'm listening to some No Limit Soldier tapes or something, listen to that Master P, Mia X, Mystical, and all those guys come out. Jesus Christ, man. Pick it up, B.
Bart Carlin live from the parade, brought to you by Sloman's. The Knicks brought home the trophy. Sloman's brings home the comfort. Celebrate like a champion with 0 down and 0 stress. We are down at City Hall as the Knicks, world champions, make their way up the Canyon of Heroes as we speak, all on their floats on the way up here. And it will all commence in just a little while. The ceremonies here with the mayor, with, of course, so many of the dignitaries that will be in attendance, and all of the Knicks that you will hear from throughout the course of that ceremony as they get the keys to the city in addition to being honored as world champions. We've seen parades before in this town. I have a feeling that the numbers that are going to come out of this are going to blow away any numbers that we've seen before. Giants parades had somewhere between, north of 1 million, less than 3 million. The parade in 07 had something like 1.5 million people. That was absolutely nuts. Seeing it from this perspective, though, you can tell that this one is going to blow any of those away. And it has more to do with who the Knicks really kind of represent, and that's everybody in this city. It's not just the Jet fans or the Giant fans. It's not just the Yankee fans, the Met fans, or any of the hockey teams fans. It is quite simply just that. The New York Knicks basically represent everybody in New York City. Sorry, Nets, but that's the deal.
I mean, it ain't a lie. Keeping it all the way visible, Big Chris. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited, man. Like, I just wonder, from people that have won titles, right? This is like the administrative stuff that people like, but it can be a bit like, I don't know if you got married, right? I got married at a courthouse. You got married. Like, at some point, you're like, all right, enough. I'm tired.
I don't know what you're talking about. I found my wife, the way she handled our wedding was completely appropriate. Now, to your point, I've heard other people.
Yes. I've been up all day. The guys are here. They try to maintain the level of energy, but it's tough to be on point the entire ride down here. I'm sure once they get here, they get to sit down, they get to separate. I'm laughing because, I'm sure Tracy Morgan dreamed about being on a float maybe, and his dream was to be on there with the Knicks. But he's sitting down.
Yeah.
That lets you know, it's fun at first, but it's like, all right, I'm tired. All right, let me sit down a little bit. You know what I mean? But they're going to get down here, but then, automatically, your brain starts shift to what's next. And, from people my friends and teammates that I know have won championships, this is the part, like they do all.
I'm sorry, is the organ playing Tonto?
Yeah. At least he sped it up.
Yeah, just a little bit.
He was driving 10 miles underneath the speed limit. At least now he's going the speed limit. but yeah, so I hear from all my friends that won championships how they talk about how the journey and the destination is, and they thought it was going to be better or thought it was going to be more fulfilling and stuff like that, and it's not. And I think
we recently heard A.J. Brown speak about that.
Yeah,
and
it's the beauty of it is the journey. And the adversity. Now, you're at the top, it's well, what's next? And you don't get to get that feeling again until it's time to defend the title, right? And, I'm sure, they haven't slept, they haven't stopped, and they haven't really set in for them as well, right? I think a month from now, they're going to be on the beach. They're going to be able to absorb it. They're going to be able to embrace it because they're still in performance mode, right? They got to perform for everybody for the parade. They're under pressure to come here and say something witty when it comes time about repeating and let's do it again and all that stuff. That's a lot of mental pressure. Not a lot of people feel comfortable doing that and hyping a crowd, and some people just want to play basketball. But the reality of it is next Wednesday we're on to the start of the next season.
Yeah.
And you got to try and figure out what we're going to do.
The draft is next week.
Right, we got to figure out what's next and free agency, right? Because the draft is next and then free agency is right behind that. And you have two integral pieces of your team that may not be here, right? So, Mitchell Robinson, the oldest tenured Knick.
And Landry Shamet.
May not be here. And it's one of those things that it's tension. I'm sure they can feel it, even though they're not talking about it. But if I'm Mitchell Robinson, I'm soaking this in and this experience with my brothers. I'm taking it to the next level and making sure that I'm mindful. Because sometimes you can take things for granted and then you say, man, I wish I would have took more pictures. I wish I would have embraced the fan base. I wish I would have hugged. Because I think what all those players are going to realize is when the Knicks are winning, it is no greater fan base, I think, than any place in America because of the level of attentiveness, the level of knowledge in the sport, and the pure mass and numbers. Yeah. New York is one of the biggest cities, if not the biggest city in our country. So when you get loved on, you get loved on by a lot. When you're getting hated on, you're getting hated on by a lot. That's why it's two extreme experiences in this town. either you figure and you get the fulfillment of just being beloved, or you get the disappointment of being questioned. And right now, these guys are going to receive. Oh, Clyde just walked in front of us right here. So Clyde's made it down. If you scoot up right here, you can see Clyde walking by. So Clyde has made it here.
Okay.
Shout out to my alumni. I want to ask him, could he sign that hoodie and give it to me because it's swagged out. So that means that, these guys aren't too far behind. He was the first one in the parade.
Yep.
I mean, he's sitting in the crowd. I thought he would be sitting on the stage. But, Clyde deserves to have it a lazy boy out here, but it's all good. He's the OG. Shout out to Clyde for arriving. So that means that we're not too far. I see horses and stuff, right?
Okay.
So that means the parade. There's Patrick right there. Patrick made it on the back.
Patrick is in the parade being honored. He's got his own car that he's riding in the back of right now. It's time now for the leaderboard update. It is presented by Michelob Light. Ray Denahan. Ray, can we turn to you for an update, considering we have absolutely no internet or cell service down here in Lower Manhattan because it is crazy with the amount of people that are down here.
You absolutely can for the Michelob Ultra leaderboard. Right now, Sam Burns at -2 through 5. Graham McDowell at -1. And scrolling down, we got Rory McIlroy at -1. And Brooks Koepka still at even.
I tell you, it is not going to be pretty out there. I don't know if people have seen the level of what the high grass is and the fescue and the rough. I mean, they're making these greens impossible. Typical U.S. Open, making the course the star as opposed to the players. It's ridiculous. And you're going to see basically guys putting on the green and see their ball end up back in the fairway at the end of it because the ball won't stop.
Better wet that thing up, man.
Oh, my
I
God.
tell you what, I'm excited because somebody has to win. It was always good to be like talk about guys who are mutters in football and stuff like that. I love that, guys who can play in like crazy conditions, but when everything's perfect, they don't play well.
Yeah.
So I wonder who's a mutterer, who's a clay guy.
Yeah.
Like when you think about in tennis and stuff like that. This is when the skill really comes to play, or the way you hit the ball really affects everything.
Well, that's your leaderboard update. It's brought to you by Michelob Ultra. Doesn't matter if you're a pro or just playing for fun. The moment you play for a Michelob Ultra, every move suddenly means more because Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, Superior Light Beer. Enjoy responsibly. All right.
Tell you what, Tom is trying his best to be professional, but he's starting to get caught up in the more. He's taking his memories, man. I think Tom's going to cry. I think Tom, over and over, Tom's going to shed a tear. I think Tom's going. We may lose Tom to he might just go streaking a crowd surfing. We're getting really close to like crowd surfing type of numbers. You know what I mean? I think Tom is finally hitting Tom. That is real, Tom. That you finally is this your first time seeing a championship? This is Tom's first time seeing a championship. So that's it. That's including like you don't remember the Giants and all that stuff of 2012.
Well, are you a Giant fan, Tom?
Yes,
you are a
Giant
Giant fan. So you did not, 2011, don't tell me you were like 2 years old. That's not what I want to hear. How old were you in 2011 when they won the championship?
2011, I was about 11 or 12 years old, give or take.
All right, so you remember that championship.
Yeah, you remember, but you don't remember.
I remember it, but I never got to really truly bask in the moment of it because I'd always have to go to sleep early and then go to school, and then we'd cheer about it at school the next day. But this is the first
Giants
time
weren't playing late nights, for Pete's sake.
No.
You know?
I luckily got to stay up for the Super Bowl. So that's the good news. I specifically remember the Patriots dropping it in the end zone, and then my family started going crazy in the living room.
Yeah. Well, all right, so this is your first. You're taking this all in. You were in a high stress level this morning, and understandably so, because I've been there as a producer trying to make sure everybody's going to get to where they need to be. Describe what your stress level this morning was at 4 a.m. as you walked out of the house.
Well, at 4 a.m., I wanted to make sure, one, can I get all my stuff through security like we said we'd be able to?
Right.
But two, then it becomes, okay, how do I get you your credential? How do I get Bart his credential? And from there, it's just a waiting game. But luckily, I got here early enough to where that wasn't a problem. And luckily, all the NYPD, all the security officers did a great job of directing things. So that really took the stress levels a lot down.
To tell the truth, Tom, what was the over-under of you having to deal with? How difficult did you think I was going to make it for you? Because, like when I don't, like, respond to the text chain.
Yeah.
And I'm just
you
like.
mean like always?
Well, no.
Unless somebody puts a picture of Felicia Rashad in it.
I'm watching y'all go back and forth. And then all of a sudden, hey, Bart, what's your ETA? You know what I'm saying? So
Because I hadn't heard from you all morning.
I knew what that meant. And I knew he had a little
where the hell are you? That's
See,
basically
you just have to worry about me.
Wait, Bart got here at 8 o'clock.
And I walked.
Yeah.
You have to worry about me, like, when it comes to, like, regular days. When it's special event days.
You'll be here.
I'll be here.
And we don't even really we don't have to worry about you that much regular days.
What's the over? No, well, the Friday, the get-up days. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so that's a problem.
I'm sure Tom was like, knowing that it was a certain point that I needed credentials, that he had to come get me. I'm sure he was like, man, I'm going to have to run the Bart and try and get him through security to get him here on the air like he Beyonce or something.
All right, can you enjoy this at all?
Yes.
You're working. Can you enjoy this and what this is?
I think I absolutely can. It's just, first of all, it's surreal to even be here. Like, I never thought that anything like this would happen. I thought maybe I'd be out in the streets celebrating, watching all the floats and all that. Watching it and getting a front row view of the stage, that's going to be awesome. So I think once everybody comes in and they start doing their speeches and all that, I'm just going to be soaking in the moment and also trying to shoot video for the station at the same time.
This is the part where, like, you appreciate your job and the cool parts of your job. We talk about sometimes the tough parts. Oh, man, I see my former neighbor, Governor Christie, a.k.a. the Muffin Man.
Oh, thank God he made it.
I call him the Muffin Man because he'd be in a grocery store with his stomach oozing out his tight shorts.
Well, thank God he made it, and he's got a special seat right up front among many of the other top Knicks fans that there have been. Man couldn't find Madison Square Garden with a GPS. Anyway.
We call those front runners, baby.
That aside, Tom, what is going to be the moment for you as a huge Knicks fan that sticks out of all of this? I mean, it's simple to say OG, and if that's it, that's okay.
Like the entire thing, or are we talking the parade?
The whole thing.
Well, the crescendo, when it crests to the top. Like, it don't count for you because you're not in the parade. You're not witness to the parade. When they get on the stage.
When they get on the stage, when Jalen's holding up the Larry O'Brien trophy for the crowd, everybody starts clapping and cheering their names, Jalen or Brunson or something like that. I think it's going to be like, I made it. This is that moment.
This is all right.
Because this is the thing, right? Like, all those guys it's the crowd, right? So this is like state TV. So it's important. They have to say what the crowd really wants them to say. So you got to talk your trash. When you talk about Bridges, you got to talk your trash.
Like you said, how many times are we going to hear, we're going to do it again?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? F them picks. How many times are we going to hear that?
Yeah. We're going to hear that, too.
You got to get a crowd what they want, baby.
How many times do you think we're going to have to hit the dump button today?
That's a great bet.
Not by us.
That's a great bet.
Oh, not by us, no.
No. Let's get that for Kalshi.
I'm going
to say the over-under, 2.5.
So what you're saying is
not you, Bart.
No. I'm saying
on stage.
I'm saying what you're saying is when they get on stage, we're going straight to them. We get the rest of the show off.
No,
damn,
that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I thought we were just going to go live to the feed.
You sound like Rick and Dave, who are sitting on their fat asses at home and could not wait to get their show over with today. They were running to get it over with.
I just thought we were going
Dear God.
It's
a celebration day.
I just thought our listeners would want to listen to like the speeches and all that stuff. Yeah,
they're going to hear the speeches. Okay. We're going to be here, and we will be interspersing a little bit of commentary, but they'll hear everything here.
Oh, so I can go get a sandwich, go over there with the sandwiches.
Fine. Go get a sandwich. New York's ESPN New York celebration, the live coverage of the Knicks World Championship celebration is brought to you by KickPick, Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Sloman's, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calandras Bakery, ThriveWell Infusion, Parisman Firm, Verizon, and by New Era. By the way, shout out New Era. Bart and I are wearing the championship hats as we speak, and this one even fits.
Do we get to keep these?
Yeah.
Like, how can you not fit a one-size-fits-all?
Because one-size-fits-all is a myth.
Exactly.
Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York.
medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that last for weeks. Getting sick right now before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and pharmacy is stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Pak to treat a wide range of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. Just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. And save $45 with my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880. That's promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880.
Tickets are on sale now at fanaticsfest.com as Fanatics Fest NYC returns to the Javits Center on Thursday, July 16th through the 19th. The world's #1 sports fan festival puts you where sports, collecting, culture, and entertainment collide. See stars like Tom Brady, Aaron Judge, Jalen Brunson, and hundreds more, including live panels and podcasts, exclusive merch, and Fanatics games with $2 million in prizes. Go to fanaticsfest.com to get your tickets today.
Come on, ref, end the game.
What's the rush? We're winning.
And we're going to keep winning if we get to the Nissan Summer Sales event.
What?
The event where you can score great savings on a new Nissan Rogue, Pathfinder, and Frontier.
Can it hold off 10 minutes?
Oh, sure. You think the #1 brand in new vehicle quality by J.D. Power is just going to wait for you?
I get it, but we waited years for this match.
But look at these incentives.
Wait, are you serious? Come on, ref! Blow the whistle! Blow the whistle!
The whistle is blowing on these savings. Hurry in and bring home a winning offer at the Nissan Summer Sales Event. Now, well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on the 2026 Nissan Rogue, Murano, Pathfinder, or Frontier, excluding S-Trim. For J.D. Power 2025 US IQS award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Awards based on 2025 model year. Example, 0 down payment, 60 months financing at $1,667 per month per thousand financed. Frontier S-Trim, 1.9% APR for 60 months at $1,748 per month per thousand financed. Actual down payment may vary, subject to NMAC credit approval. Not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. N6/30/26.
Skechers elite athlete OG Anunoby has been making history on the basketball court.
Anunoby tips it in. Unbelievable. What a shot.
He's been balling out in Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
In sports, the tape never tells the whole story. Hiring is no different. AI can make candidates look like an MVP on paper, so knowing the person and the skills behind the resume matters. That's where Robert Half changes the game. Our recruiters combine their expertise with award-winning AI to evaluate skills and fit quickly. Learn how we can find you specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, and more. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
Progressive presents the Passionate Sports Fan Checklist. Signed jersey of your favorite bench warmer? Check. 14 bobbleheads that look nothing like the players they're emulating? Check. Twin TVs so you can watch the game on 2 different networks simultaneously? Check. Life-size wall sticker of your favorite player that routinely freaks you out at night? Check. A second life-size wall sticker so after the first one freaks you out, you see the second and you're like, oh right, the wall stickers. Check and mate. Bundle your renters and auto insurance with Progressive and save on protection for the things on your checklist. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers not available in all states or situations. Covered subject to policy terms.
Next stop, the Canyon of Heroes. The New York Knicks are NBA champions.
ESPN New York's live coverage of the New York Knicks World Championship celebration is brought to you by Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Slomin's, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calandra's Bakery, ThriveWell Infusion, Harrisman Firm, Verizon, and New Era.
Bart and Carlin live at City Hall, ESPN New York, and on the ESPN New York YouTube channel where you can watch the show, you can participate in the live chat, and in just a little bit you'll be able to see all of the ceremonies here at City Hall where the Knicks are going to be honored at the end of their championship parade. They are making their way up the Canyon of Heroes as we speak. Game Time is brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, because when it's game time, it's Tully time. 6:40 Mets visit the Phillies. Coverage begins 8:80 ESPN New York at 6 p.m. Then at 7 o'clock, Yankees host the White Sox. Tullamore Dew, original, triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Let us find ourselves a couple of calls at 800-919-3776. Our guy Gilberto is in the truck. He has been patient, waiting to get on the air. Gilberto, what's up, brother?
What's up, Carlin? My God.
How you doing?
Yo, man. How does Bart go for a sandwich, Carlin?
He didn't
Should have
go
brought
yet.
that
He's
with
right
him, man,
next
with
to
everything that he carries in that bag.
He didn't go anywhere yet.
I got some omega-3 nuts and a Gatorade, man. It's hot as fish grease out here. You got to understand, I've been out here. You know how long I've been out here? I got out here at like 5:30.
Hold on, you're Caribbean, bro.
I got out here at 5:30.
You're Caribbean. The heat's not supposed to bother you. Yo, Bart, the heat's not supposed to bother you because you're Caribbean, man.
No, you know,
come on, man. You from Detroit. You from Detroit, baby.
But black people still get hot. I'm hot, dehydrated, agitated.
We got melanin.
Listen, they got me in a cage, man. They got you don't understand. Me and Carlin, the last time me and Carlin slept, set this close, he was on a plane snoring, sucking all the air out and depressurizing the cabin.
Yo, bro, you should be the parade master. He's perfect. Carlin, you and Bart are a perfect combination. For my call, I just wanted to thank both you guys because, you know, those that unfortunately couldn't make it to the parade, you guys are giving us literally with your you know, your analytics and everything that you're speaking about. You're giving us a front seat view of the parade and everything that's going on. The way Bart was describing Clyde and everything, wanting the hoodie signed for him. He's talking about it. It looked like a paintball hit it. But he still wants it, Colin. Right? He still wants the hoodie.
No doubt.
I just want to thank you guys.
He would go over there
You guys are the
and rip
best,
it
man.
off of Clyde if he could. If
Clyde-
he didn't have ultimate respect for Clyde, he would rip it off.
Yeah, Clyde's my alumni, man. He should give it to me. Listen, I don't know Clyde. I've never seen Clyde wear the same thing over the same again. So
I can't remember Clyde ever wearing
it'd
the
be
same
like
thing.
when Lou Alcindor used to get his clothes from Wilt to Stilt, and his mom said you got to throw that stuff away because it was so musty. Because Wilt was in there in these house parties up in Harlem getting musky, getting real close, using the crystal. Like, damn, Clyde Walt used the crystal. Anybody that ever used that crystal was always the mustiest people ever. I felt like it was like the crystal just hold it over and just crystal juice and must.
Bart and Carlin live from the parade. Brought to you by Amazon Hub Delivery. Become an Amazon Hub partner and earn extra revenue for your business with your business.
Did Clyde say he was done? Because Clyde is like 15, 30 minutes in front of the rest of the parade. Like,
I don't know. Some of the other players have started to get off the floats.
I feel like Clyde like, look, man, wrap it up, B. This is my third one. I know what this is all about. Drop me off.
Hey, learn more about Amazon Hub Delivery and get started at Amazon.com/delivery. Now some of the buses have stopped, and now it just looks like they're in traffic themselves. And they can't get through. That's honestly what it was. The parade started late because of some of the players were stuck in some traffic trying to even get there.
It's funny because I'm asking myself, did they make the other players walk? Because I saw Clarkson walking. I saw
I mean, Jalen had a 15-car police escort, and maybe Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah.
You know, maybe
fend for yourself.
They paid for his cab.
Fend for yourself. He got an Uber X. they got Uber X.
We'll let you have Uber X today.
We got an Uber X for the rest of the guys, man.
I just got an image of him trying to submit what would be an expense report for that.
Yeah,
you got to be kidding me. We are not too far away.
I can sense it. I can feel it. I can feel the heat from the exhaust from somewhere. And plus, on the stage, they're starting to let the the opening acts come out. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm at Showtime at the Apollo, and then you got the opening acts warming the crowd up. They start to ask people to sit down. They usually start asking people to sit down like 20 minutes before they ask you, because they know you need them in 10 minutes. You ask them 20 minutes, they'll finally sit their ass down.
When you are an MC of an event and you are trying to get people to sit down, it is the worst job on the planet. Because you're up there saying it, trying to get their attention, and they're all talking to everybody else. They're over at the bar, and I don't blame them. I would be too, but I got to try to get these people here, and the only way to do it is to just start.
Yeah.
You know?
And eventually you ask them respectfully to shut the hell up, you know what I mean, after a little while. But it's going to be interesting to see what path they take. They probably bring the team in from the building, from the inside out, from the back. You know, the spot that I was in the no-fly zone. That's right where I almost got tased at. You know what I'm saying? You see a black guy. And the thing is, I was holding my phone up in the air trying to get a signal, so they looking like, hold up, is he trying to ping some points? Or like, he's like, hey, sir, not supposed to be back here. I'm like, hey, brother, first of all, your volume is way too high. This is a celebration, dog. This ain't First 48. I ain't trying to be on no clip, brother. I will gladly walk this way. I was just trying to send some money.
ESPN New York's live coverage of the New York Knicks World Championship celebration, brought to you by TickPick, Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Sloman's, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calandra's Bakery, ThriveWell Infusion, Parisman Firm, Verizon, and New Era.
Okay, so that's Cat's dad. He was on the float, right?
I believe he was.
Okay, so we Gucci now. We can go ahead and start, so me and you can kick our feet up in about 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Go play-by-play, by the play-by-play, you know what I'm saying?
We'll step aside for the moment, and we will get going here in just a bit, live at City Hall. It's Bart Carlin, ESPN New York.
BetMGM Sportsbook is making the world's game more exciting than ever before. Win a share of $500K in bonus bets for every goal the U.S. team scores during the tournament. It's easy. Log into your BetMGM Sportsbook account to receive a Goal Rush Grand Prize qualifying token. Then, place a pregame straight bet of at least $5 on the U.S. team's match with your token attached. For every goal the U.S. team scores in that match, you'll earn a share of $500K in bonus bets. That's right, $500,000 in bonus bets per goal. Get in on the tournament action with BetMGM and win a share of $500K in bonus bets for every goal the U.S. men's team scores. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York only. Existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards are non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire in 7 days.
Hey, it's Michael K. I love when I get to talk about PC Richard & Son. This has been my go-to store for years now. They're local, they're family-owned, and they truly care about their customers. And you know how I love to support our local businesses. Always have. And you should too. During their July 4th sale, save big on appliances from all the top brands, up to 40% off. In fact, the more you buy, the more you save, with up to 20% in additional savings on select appliances. So do what I do and get to PC Richard & Son today.
Knicks fans, join ESPN New York for live coverage of the Knicks Championship Parade near City Hall with Bart and Carlin at 10 a.m. Then keep the party going with Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg live at Stout NYC beginning at 3 p.m. Celebrate this historic title and relive the biggest moments. It's the ultimate Knicks Championship celebration. Brought to you by TickPick, Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Sloman's, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calandra's Bakery, ThriveWell Infusion, Parisman Firm, Verizon, and New Era.
When I need a ride I can actually count on, I call Broadway Elite Limousine. It's who I use, and yeah, I'm not just partnering with anyone for my rides, because whether it's a night out, a trip to the airport, or a corporate event, or even getting a group where they need to go, Broadway Elite makes it easy for me, and they can do the same for you. Clean vehicles, professional drivers, and they're always buttoned up. That's why I trust Broadway Elite Limousine. Book your next ride at BroadwayElite.com. Broadway Elite Limousine. Arrive like a pro.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
It's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of Kansas is offering 10% off qualifying Pella projects and 50% off qualifying Pella installations. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends June 30th, 2026.
Empower. Ellie here is getting the sleeve she's always dreamed of. She worked with Empower and planned for her next move, so she got good at money. Now she can be a little bad. Oh, by the way, you spelled journey wrong. No worries. She can afford the cover-up, too. Ooh, check out my tat. It says, invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
The Canyon of Heroes, the New York Knicks are NBA champions.
ESPN New York's live coverage of the New York Knicks World Championship celebration is brought to you by Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Slomin's, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calandra's Bakery, Thrivewell Infusion, Harrisman Firm, Verizon, and New Era.
Bart and Carlin live from the parade, brought to you by TickPick. Download the TickPick app today. Use promo code Knicks for $10 off your order only at TickPick.com. We are at City Hall getting ready for the Knicks celebration as the Knicks themselves make their way up the Canyon of Heroes. Looks like a lot of the floats are just about done, and a lot of people are starting to try to get here. I see a couple of
I see the trophy.
Trophy is here. I saw Monica McNutt holding up the Larry O'Brien trophy just a few moments ago on one of the floats, and they're bringing the trophy up there as we speak. So we're going to have it all for you.
Huh? The Eastern Conference trophy right there, I believe.
I saw the
little silver one, the little short ball.
The little short one was, I believe, the Eastern Conference trophy.
Yeah. So and I'm starting to see a bunch of tall people that I don't recognize. So yeah. It's got to be the G League squad.
No, I don't know. I think you're being racist when you say that.
Oh, I'm being purposely racist. I know him when I see him, Chris.
Why do you have to say it with that lisp like it's me saying it?
Hey, did Chris just say he know him when he sees him?
It was like your own little impersonation of me. Yeah, that is the Eastern Conference Championship trophy that's being carried by someone. I'm not sure who that is.
Okay.
He's got the hat pulled down over his head.
And I can always tell family members when I see them because they be more hyped than the players. Like, bro, you didn't win nothing, brother. You just related to me. You know what I'm saying? Smoke a cigar. Hey, sign autographs. Hey, brother, who are you? You don't know me. They call me Baby Brunson.
This July 16th through the 19th, the biggest weekend in sports takes over New York City. Fanatics Fest NYC puts you at the center of it all. The world's #1 sports fan festival returns to the Javits Center.
Okay.
Can I finish reading this?
I'm sorry. I just saw Joey Kratt.
Okay. Finish reading. Returns to the Javits Center. 500-plus athletes, celebrities, and sports legends all under one roof. Get closer than ever with autographs and photo ops, live panels and podcasts, exclusive merch drops, the tailgate zone, rare collectibles, and non-stop action across every major league. Enter for a chance to win a pair of tickets in the ESPN New York app. Find the contest tile to submit your entry. We're going to have the entire ceremony here at City Hall up on the ESPN New York YouTube channel, so you'll be able to see it. We're getting closer and closer as the seats are starting to fill in. Some more of the folks are starting to make their way into this whole penned-in area.
You want me to give you some play-by-play? So we got Fat Joe, Max B, Remy Ma, we got Fabulous, we got Ja Rule, all coming in and sit down. I think I see Tiana Taylor. I can recognize her by her abs. So that's Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor's here. Okay.
Yeah, you see the abs right there, brother?
I don't. Where?
Man, you got to look straight, brother. That's Tiana Taylor standing up with the thing on the headband. You know
in the white tank top?
Jesus Christ, Chris. You need to know your
I
celebrity.
didn't know she was sitting in the front row.
You're making me point, brother.
I understand.
See, tell me I'm talking over the beat like Funk Flex. You know what I'm saying? But I bet I can get Ja Rule up here because that's my homie. I can call him on the Sully now and get him on the air.
So call him on the
hell
Sully
no.
and get him up here.
Nope. Now you want me to
That's what I thought.
Now you want me to pull my strings.
That's what I thought.
Now you want me to, oh, dang, I forgot people can hear me because I'm talking loud. You know what I'm saying? But now you want me to pull my strings and call my friends up. But you was talking about, hey, Bart, quit talking over the beat like Funk Flex.
I didn't realize that Tiana Taylor was here. I hadn't seen her at any of the games.
Of course not.
She was amazing in the DiCaprio movie that I can, of course, not remember the name of.
You talking about the one with Sean Penn when she was having sex with him all the time?
Yes.
He said Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm like, what movie was that? Titanic Part 2 on Tubi? Coming to you soon. Yeah, man, we got Fat Jizzo, so now that means celebrity roles started to come in. We starting to see all these fake Suge Knight security guards come in with them. Hey, brother, ain't nobody going to bother y'all down here, brother. Y'all Gucci. It's all good, but that means that that's about to start. I'm just excited to see, like, if I'm assuming Fat Joe, Remy Ma, Ja Rule, they're going to send New York. They're going to do the musical selection. Haven't seen Alicia. She's a diva. She probably comes down in a helicopter or on a zip line or something like that.
They'll airdrop her down in here.
Yeah. So for all the people, that's what we got. We got the celebrity people coming. I think I see. Is that Mo Cheeks? Mo Cheeks out on the staff, right?
Yeah.
I know Mo Cheeks. I know that Scrod. He's best friends with my friend Reggie Wilkes, my financial advisor. So I know Mo Cheeks when I see him. Shout out to Mo Cheeks. You know what I'm saying? I know half of these people. I see Jada Kiss coming in. Kiss, that's my guy. I don't know who this action figure dude is with all these damn veins coming out like he fresh out the joint. You know what I'm saying? Those are prison muscles. I know those when I see them. And then I can probably talk to Kiss too. You want me to get Kiss up here? Nope. See, now you want me to. Now you want me to call Bart.
You just know. You pick up that phone. You call them. I'm going to look over at them, watch them, pick up the phone like, nah.
I forgot. Yeah, I didn't know. Somebody, if I call one of these.
Send that to voicemail.
No, if I call one of these dudes and they don't pick up, they just look at their phone, I will throw a football or basketball to the back of their damn head. Disrespect me like that. I don't know who the hell they is. I'm still Meech, a.k.a. the little pit bull. I'll shake your little ass up.
Well, here's what I know. They're not making their way over here. So let's go.
They can't. What do you mean?
Get them over here. Jada Kiss, get them over here. Anyway. Bart Scott.
Right, you want to call it just push
I don't doubt that you have their number. It's just whether or not they're going to pick up.
Go push in. Okay, there go Ray Queasy. I definitely can get Method Man up here. I put him in there in the Jets Hall of Fame.
Bart and Carlin live from the parade. We're brought to you by Verizon. Hustle over to your local Verizon store to learn how you can save big when you bundle your Fios, home internet, and mobile plans only at Verizon. So we are down here at City Hall on ESPN New York and the ESPN New York YouTube channel. We want to thank everybody who has helped sponsor this event to help put us together and be able to carry this today, including our friends from TickPick, Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Sloman's, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calanders Bakery, ThriveWell Infusion, Parisman Firm, Verizon, and New Era. This is going to get going here in a little bit. So, Ray, in just a sec, we'll take a quick break here to get ahead of it before some of these dignitaries start to hit the stage and we get the entire celebration going of the Knicks championship here as they come at the end of the Canyon of Heroes. It's Bart and Carlin on ESPN New York.
Summer's here. People are outside walking more, traveling, going to games, barbecues, the beach, just enjoying life. But if you have joint pain, sciatica, or back pain is still holding you back, you don't have to live like that. I'm Bart Scott, and Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain is the real deal. Ivy League trained, double board certified with non-surgical treatments that get real results. No cuts, no downtime, no pain medications, just a smart, targeted approach that gets you moving again. Same day or next day appointments are available. Go to SandwellPain.com. Don't let pain steal your summer.
Skechers elite athlete OG Anunoby has been making history on the basketball court.
Anunoby tips it in. Unbelievable. What a shot.
He's been balling out in Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
Golf fans, the biggest names in golf are taking center stage at Shinnecock Hills. Join Team ESPN and Michelob Ultra today from noon to 1:30 p.m. at Union Burger Bar. Michelob Ultra will be on site with prizes, samples, and giveaways. So come out and join Team ESPN and Ultra as we kick off the third major of the year. That's today from noon to 1:30 p.m. at Union Burger Bar at 40 Bowdoin Square in Southampton, New York.
There are a million reasons to love New York. Making your budget stretch isn't one of them. According to an independent study, Amazon prices average 14% lower than other retailers. Get food, fashion, furniture, and more shipped straight to your building. That's how Prime members have saved over $2 billion on grocery and household items. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you have saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com.
ESPN New York, now streaming live on YouTube. Subscribe today and watch the show. WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
Next stop, the Canyon of Heroes. The New York Knicks are NBA champions.
ESPN New York's live coverage of the New York Knicks World Championship celebration is brought to you by Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Sloman's, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calandra's Bakery, ThriveWell Infusion, Harrisman Firm, Verizon, and New Era. Bart Scott.
What the hell?
Chris Carlin.
Take a hike. We're good.
This is Bart and Carlin.
Buckle your chin strap. We about to bang.
On ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
That's right. We are down at City Hall. We are getting ready for the Knicks celebration. All of it right here on ESPN New York. It's Bart and Carlin live from City Hall. And we are thrilled to have you with us today as we celebrate the Knicks NBA championship. All of the special guests, all of the celebrities starting to make their way in as the Knicks have made their way up the Canyon of Heroes, and they're getting offloaded off of the buses today. And it is noon, so that means what?
It's the power hour. It's a championship edition of the Power Hour, sponsored and followed by the You Know What Hour, guy. And now let's see if you say it in front of all these cool people. Let's see if you talk about switching swords. So it's also 12 o'clock on the championship week. Knicks championship, Tom Bauer. What time is it? He has stage fright in front of all these entertainers.
I wasn't
ready.
ready.
Stage fright. He wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready.
John was trying to call me 30 seconds ago. I wasn't ready.
He has stage fright. All these performers, Fat Joe, Jadakiss, The Locks, Ja Rule, Remy Ma, Fat Jizo, Alicia
GLP-1
Keys.
Joe just turned his head back and snapped back and said, what was that?
He's like, man, you're supposed to be ready. So, Tom, I'll give you again. Get your mind right. It is the final hour of the Bart and Carlin show on Championship Day. Championship parade with the Knicks. What time is it, Tom? It's time for the Power
hour. Are you ready, Knicks fans? Because we're about to take over the championships. I can't.
Oh, my God.
That was awful.
That was hideous.
See, it's a little different when you do it in front of a million people,
Yeah,
baby.
exactly.
It ain't easy to do it. It's like shooting those free throws, right? When you're there, you hit 100 of them. But when it's game 5 and it's time to seal the deal, and you go to the line and you OG out of nowhere. You hit 1 out of 2 and you close the deal. Ice the competition out, Tom. You can do it again. You won 3rd time's the charm, Tom. Are you just done? You're done, Tom.
I'm Mitch at the free throw line right now. I can't make anything.
Tom has went Nick Anderson on us, Carlin. He's missed 4 straight free throws. All he had to do was hit 1 to get to the promised land, and he choked.
You think if we keep hacking him like Mitch, then he'll eventually come through and make one?
Well, here we go. This is like Billy Hoyle sitting here, like, hey. Just want to let you know, you might want to kick it a little 2 degrees to the left, 2 degrees to the right. Because out here outside, baby, you know what I'm saying, out the sun, you know what I'm saying, the wind can move the ball 10 degrees to the left and 10 degrees to the right. Don't shoot up no brick. Now, I hustle way better dudes than you. Now, if you miss this one, Tom, then you've lost to a slow, white basketball player.
So that would be me if I were trying to play basketball.
Yeah, that's yourself. You
or
did
me.
exactly that.
I'm slow. I'm white. We'll give you one more chance at it.
Come on,
Are
Billy
you
Hoyle.
sure you want me to go all out
Billy
for
Hoyle,
this?
listen, we are not going to allow you to fail.
Tom,
it is footprints.
It was
three
championship
steps.
parade.
Yeah.
You're here. You never thought you'd be here, and you are here with perhaps the best seat in the house right now.
Damn right it's the best seat in the house.
Listen, you see that right there? Alicia Keys looking right at you, looking right in your eyes.
You're not helping.
Don't shoot on don't throw up no brick. Clyde can hear you too.
Sidney Dean over here, absolutely turning on the pressure. So, Tom, we'll give you one more shot at it.
All right. I think I'm in the right headspace. I'm just
Are you ready? Set him up. Tee him up again, baby. Tee him up
I'm
again.
just going to keep this quick. I'm going to keep it clean.
No. Tee him up, Carlin.
All right, Tom. It has been a tradition throughout the Knick playoff run, and you have brought them good luck for the most part, except for Game 3. Tom, what's it time for?
It's time to celebrate with the Power Hour. We are out here live at the parade, about to see the ceremony, about to see the Knicks lift the Lario in front of New York City.
There you go. Keep it nice and sweet, baby. There you go. Drop the mic. Drop the mic, B. Drop the mic, B. Drop the mic, B. Everybody think he's some kid over here having a seizure. But it's okay, everybody. He's okay. He's not having a seizure. We're going to get him some water, and we're going to get him some Manuka honey, and he'll be back tomorrow.
Who are you looking forward to hearing from here?
I want to hear from OG because it's always funny to hear from the dude that don't talk. And it's almost like old school. Like, he might say something brilliant, and then he's gonna look at Brunson like, hey, what happened? What I say?
I blacked out.
Dude, that was awesome. Dude, you just took one to the jugular.
That's the way you debate. Well, they continue to make their way here. It looks like there are still, at least from what we can see, still some people on some floats.
My
seen the players get.
There go my boy AJ Charles Smith right there, baby.
Where
right
is
here,
he?
coming up here, give me some
There
dap.
he is.
Don't
There's
be
Charles
hating.
Smith.
I told you I know people.
And Charles Smith lifted his head and nodded toward Bart.
Told you I know people.
Let me ask you this. Does what happened this week wipe out Charles Smith?
That's why you're here.
Wipe out Patrick Ewing?
That's why you're here.
Wipes it out?
All forgiven. Because we ain't got to talk about, man.
We almost had a third one with Josh Hart.
Because you can't say you can't say that those words. Oh man, they would have won if. You know what I mean?
Can you imagine for a moment just the way things go, what the other route not taken was, which is the Knicks are unable to come back after Josh Hart misses that ball that he wanted to dunk, and he ended up hitting it right off the back rim. And the Knicks end up losing that game. Where are we here? Are we celebrating a championship if that happened?
I think we're saying it happened again. We had our moment, and all Josh had to do was make the layup, and it'd be another missed, blown layup. Like, why didn't he just dunk it? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like he went up with two hands, got stuck in no man's land, thought that Dylan Harper was going to foul him, and he let him go, and he took off too early. So he didn't roll it. He's never practiced or tried to attempt to make a basket like that before. He know it, and I know it, man. I tell you what, man, I feel like I'm at my family reunion or I'm at Essence Festival in New Orleans. I ain't seen this many black people inside of a gate in about 20 years. Ain't that right, Chris?
Right. Dynamite drop in, Bart. Thanks for the
but
insight.
You know what's impressive? What's impressive? Usually celebrities, they too busy talking to each other. They too busy, like, these are the most tame celebrities I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
They came and they set their ass right down.
Yep.
Look at that. We look at Hurls trying to go get somebody to come on the air. No, I can name drop. Oh, you got Tinky Bar back. He said hello.
You haven't done it yet.
No, no.
Hey, Bart and Carlin live from the parade, brought to you by ThriveWell Infusion.
I got street cred, baby.
New York's premier infusion and injection center, saving lives drip by drip.
See, goons like me, you know what I'm saying? So, like, if you're a tough rapper, you're going to respect me, you know what I'm saying? Because goons recognize goons, you know what I'm saying?
Well, because you played tough.
No, but Tinky's right there.
Okay.
See,
what about him?
But I'm a little cooler than Tinky.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
They're like, man, hey, can you come talk to – is that Tinky with a quarter zip? Like, see, like those type of guys that sit in the front, they would tease Tinky a bit. Like, bro, you ain't hot?
I mean, Tiki looks like he's about to get airlifted out to Shinnecock for the U.S. Open today. Come on, be honest, right?
Yeah.
With the quarter zip on, that's what he looks like right now. Listen, I just, as we get ready to hear from the Knicks here in just a little bit, I still marvel over the fact that we are at this place, that the Knicks have actually brought home a championship. I don't think it's sunk in for me, and I'm not even a Knicks fan yet, and I really wonder if it's sunk in for a lot of the people. But just coming out of the subway this morning at about 6:15 and seeing what the streets already looked like, they were already jam-packed, already out here and ready to celebrate.
Yeah, you're telling me you're going to take the subway back. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck is right. I might be walking back. But just the amount of people that have been out here all day already, getting an early start, the contact high out here that I'm shocked that we haven't really gotten yet, but we certainly will by the end of the day. All of it, and getting to let this all just sink in and enjoy what this is, the fact that this team has won a championship. When you see all of this, what do you think about it? What are the things that come to your mind when you see all of these people in one spot enjoying what this is?
I think, damn, I missed out, man. I wanted this. And I'm sure that's what Patrick Ewing is thinking. I'm sure that's what Charles Smith is thinking. Like, how could you not? Like, man, I wish I would have got this opportunity. This is precious, right? Because it doesn't matter how good you are, because a lot of good players don't win championships. A lot of bad players win a lot of championships, or they're part of a championship, and they're just along for the ride. You know what I mean? For guys like Patrick Ewing that played at a high level for so long, they just couldn't get past a certain person. Like, for me, I couldn't get past two great players. You know, I couldn't get past Ben Roethlisberger. I couldn't get past Tom Brady, and I couldn't get past Peyton Manning. Don't mean that my career is a failure, but it's still an empty part of you that said, man, I wish it would have been around. It would have been my time at some point, and it just didn't happen. It didn't materialize. So that's what I see, right? But that's just me looking at it as a former athlete, to be able to have your family members in here, to be able to have pictures and images of your kids taking pictures at a parade, to be able to, at one time, at one point, with all these great entertainers inside of this, inside this gate, all these great entertainers, people that have rocked thousands or tens of thousands of fans, that have done mega concerts, that have played in front of 80,000 people, you know, that have been in part of games that was viewed by 20, 30 people, as Latrell Sprewell and LJ and all the old guys are coming in now. They finally got there, right? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure they're thinking that as well. You know what I mean? Like, man, I wish I could have got this and experienced this from the other side. These Knicks and these young Knicks, I don't think they really understand yet truly what they've accomplished and how special this makes them. We're all here to celebrate them. And no matter what it is, this is a city of stars and great events and big people, and they're going to get an opportunity to be part and be the reason why we're here. Like, for 1 day or 2 days or 3 days or 4 days, they're the most popular people in New York.
I mean, think about, and not just that. Listen, when Jim Dolan said this is going to change your life.
Junkyard Dog? Junkyard Dog got them Mr. Wilson from Dennis to Menace grills in, bro. He went for the Matthew Stafford extra whites.
Well,
you see how white them teeth is?
I did see that.
You see how big them teeth is?
More blinding, those teeth.
Those are Matthew Stafford 2.0 right there, baby.
Yeah, those. My goodness, those are blinding,
bro.
More blinding, that or my head in the sun,
bro. His white teeth are shining more than Juvenile's golds. Jesus Christ. I love you, JYD, because he played for the Pistons. I got to pull him to the side and say, man, we got to drink some coffee to yellow those up a little bit, brother. I need some sunglasses. Okay, we see Carmelo coming in. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
Somebody get him some cigarettes.
Jesus Christ. JYD, baby.
You know, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I'm just going to be honest, because
that's because you basically got the Men in Black neuralizer when you looked at them teeth.
You forgot as soon as you pointed it out, I wouldn't have looked. And now I'm completely.
Hey man, listen. No, it's all love for JYD, right? You know what I'm saying? It was Williams, right?
Yeah.
Because you just wear the calf socks. All love to him. But as athletes, this is what we do. We always. I wonder if Tucker's gonna be here, right? Because he was on the team for a short period.
Tucker?
No, Tuck, the dude with the shoes. He played for the team with the freckles. He played for 1 year. Defense didn't play out in the playoffs. I was with him the other day. He was working with me with ESPN, but I thought I saw him.
I'm
PJ
not
Tucker.
clear on who
PJ
you're
Tucker.
talking.
PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker.
I said Tucker. Damn, I usually don't give you the last name. I gave you one part of the name. I just couldn't think about the other one.
But I can't get into your brain. How many people in this world are named Tucker? And I don't even know what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about a Knick. PJ Tucker didn't play for the Knicks.
He did last year.
Oh, but he barely played for the Knicks.
That's what I was saying.
But I said play for them.
Okay, I see Kurt Thomas walking in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm letting our listeners know exactly what's going on. We got Big Kurt coming in. Look like he going to the alumni side of the section. You know what, man? We can put some girls through college today, man. We can go to the strip club after this. We can put a couple people through college. For sure. Definitely play for book scholarship.
There's Kurt. Okay, I got you. He was with us a couple of weeks ago when we were down at the Caesar Sportsbook at the track when the Knicks were taking on in San Antonio. I believe that was game 2, if I'm not mistaken, for the finals. It's Bart Carlin on ESPN New York. Soccer fans, join R.J. Santillo and Ray Santiago of DiPietro and Rothenberg on Saturday, June 20th for a watch party presented by Rothenberger Pilsner. Watch the match between Germany and Ivory Coast at Radagast Hall and Beer Garden in Brooklyn starting at 4. Enjoy Pilsner perfection since 1872. From the first German Pilsner, come out, grab a cold Rothenberger, and join the energy with ESPN New York. That's R.J. Santillo, Ray Santiago live at Radagast Hall and Beer Garden Saturday, June 20th, brought to you by Rothenberger Pilsner. It's Bart Carlin on ESPN New York, on the ESPN New York YouTube channel. We are down live at City Hall awaiting the start of the ceremony for the Knicks to be honored for winning a championship. This seems to have been delayed quite a bit.
This is perfect for us, though. This is perfect for us because odds are this is going to go past 1. We can slip out by everybody's waiting, and we can leave early so then we can walk out and not get caught in trying to get back.
We're staying until this is over.
Huh?
We're staying until it's over.
We're staying on air until it's over?
I'm assuming so. I don't know.
Man, they better wrap this up then, B. Hey. Cuckoo. Let's get this thing started then. What you talking about? Hold up.
I don't know.
That wasn't in my contract.
Well, I know we're the ones down here. That's what I know.
My contract say 10-1. They better wrap this up then. I take all that back. Hey, with the flags. Hurry it up, baby. Hurry it up. It look like the praise team is hurry up. Come on now. All right, we got to get this started then. You done changed my whole energy.
I didn't mean to.
Let's get the whole dude out here because then if we stay to the end, that means that we not going to get out.
So Bart and Carlin can cut out if they want at 1 o'clock. Kay will take over. That's what we're talking. But if the podium is still going, then I'll need Paul to stay connected, our engineer, Paul Schrager. That's the text that this is where we are. I just read a text from John Winthrop on the air.
We surprised we had connection. Listen, let me shout out to ESPN. First of all, John.
No, it's fine. I'll play the role of martyr. I'll get us to Kay and get us home, and you can bolt out when you need to.
Let me tell you something. Let me speak to John right now directly.
because I'm going to be completely honest. Out of all the people here, all the shows, all the networks, we got the best seat in the house.
We do.
And I want to tell him thank you because he got on this early and trying to get his credentials. I know it took to the end of the day. I mean, we are sitting down. The other places don't really have seats to sit in. We have 2 seats. We're comfortable. We're without back butter because we're comfortable in the corner. We got trees behind us. We got a breeze. We're good. Like, I'm looking at Tiki like he looks like Smokey in the chicken coop. You know what I'm saying? When Debo was looking for him, you know what I'm saying? They down and they're not very tall people, so they can't see all these basketball players coming in. They can't even see nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like Kirk, like Evans, like what, 5'2", 5'5"?
Evans looking up and he's trying to figure out.
Evan can't see nothing but go, Nick, go. That's his vantage point.
Evans looking up and saying, "Is that Darren Williams?"
Right. He's looking at a 45-degree angle, baby. We good over here. So I want to say shout out to John as people are starting to come out. So that means the program's going to start. At least that's what I've been taught. When they start bringing people from the inside to tell them to sit their ass down, that means that we're almost getting there. So I want to just say shout out to John, man, for real. Renthorpe, you know what I'm saying? Usually I don't name drop and I'm always goofy and acting silly. But I want to be serious, man. Like, thank you. Because we got the best seat in the house. We had one of the best events of the year. We're representing for ESPN. You picked us to represent for ESPN to kind of depict.
Pick us. It's when the city scheduled the parade.
Hey, man, listen. It was divine intervention just like this championship was, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, like, listen, he was able to get us to a nice spot. We didn't know if we were going to get credentials or not. And we didn't know. Like, I'm looking at my boy Vincent Goodwill, and he's with the big show. He's with the TV. He with the real money. He with the Disney. Man, he been standing up for 6 hours. You talk about back butter. We've been sitting down. I've been sitting over here eating omega-3s and drinking Gatorade. I'm Gucci.
And Vince Goodwill's the one that said this was a participation trophy that they're celebrating today.
You better hope they don't say, stone him. I just hope he don't get one of those. No, he my boy from Detroit. I'll at least cover up for him.
All right, let's get to your leaderboard update while we can. It's presented by Michelob Ultra. We'll turn to Ray Deanahan here in just a second because down here we do not have any cell service whatsoever or internet service basically to even speak of. Somehow we are on the air and somehow we are over on YouTube as well on the ESPN New York YouTube channel, so we've been fortunate with that. But I will turn it over to Ray here. Ray, do we have our leaderboard?
If your name is Sam Burns, Ludwig Aberg, Brian Harmon, Ben James, or Patrick Reed, you are currently in the lead at 1 under at Shinnecock Hills.
1 under. Okay. Ludwig Aberg, gotcha. With the rest of us, Sam Burns as well.
I figured it out, Chris. That's Novak.
Yeah, that's Steve Novak.
Okay.
Bart was pointing to the tall white guy and said, that's got to be somebody.
I have no idea who that is.
Well done. Anyway, that's your leaderboard update. It's brought to you by Michelob Ultra. Doesn't matter if you're a pro or just playing for fun. The moment you play for a Michelob Ultra, every move suddenly means something more because superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior beer. Enjoy responsibly. All right, Ray, what we'll do here is, since this program's going to get going in a little bit, we'll step aside for a moment. Hopefully we get this underway in the next few minutes as the Knicks will be honored here at City Hall. We are downtown in Manhattan at the end of the Canyon of Heroes, in ESPN New York's live coverage of the New York Knicks World Championship celebration is brought to you by TickPick, Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Sloman's, ZipRecruiter, Calandras Bakery, ThriveWell Infusion, Parisman Firm, Verizon, and by New Era. All of it on the way here on ESPN New York.
Hey, New York, congratulations from BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Players can shoot their shot with more sports action like odds boosts, same-game parlay boosts, and more. BetMGM offers a star-studded lineup of markets, including live bets, props, and original bets. And if you're looking to call the shots with the same precision as the champions, early cash out will be offered on select bets to give you the flexibility to take your payout early. Let's go Knicks. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age to wager and physically present in New York only. New and existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Additional terms and restrictions may apply.
Partner with Amazon Hub Delivery to earn extra revenue for your business with your business. Assist with local Amazon deliveries and get paid for each package you deliver. When you become a partner, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area on a schedule that works for you. You'll gain extra revenue, increase exposure for your business, and connect with your neighbors. Plus, it's easy to get started with no delivery experience, long-term contracts, or startup costs required. If you're interested in learning more, visit Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. That's Amazon.com/HUB Delivery.
Wherever your day takes you, across New Jersey, into New York, or down to Philadelphia, New Jersey Transit gets you there. Skip the traffic and stay on track. With busy travel periods ahead, plan ahead, check schedules, and allow extra time for your trip. From workdays to weekends, New Jersey Transit keeps your routine moving with reliable, convenient service. Ride smart. Plan your trip at njtransit.com.
Skechers elite athlete OG Anunoby has been making history on the basketball court.
Anunoby tips it in. Unbelievable. What a shot.
He's been balling out in Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
In New York City, young men of color deserve every opportunity to succeed. The NYC Young Men's Initiative is investing in futures through education, workforce development, healthcare, and justice programs designed to uplift and empower. And through programs like the Cooney Fatherhood Academy, we're supporting young fathers and building brighter futures for themselves and their families. Visit nyc.gov/YMI programs or at NYC Young Men on all socials to learn more.
When we started Oakland Roots Sports Club, we needed a strong foundation. Gusto has had our back since day one, making sure every hire, every paycheck, and every player is taken care of. They're the team behind our team. With Gusto, we stay rooted and give Oakland the love it deserves. I'm Idris Argandawal, co-founder of Oakland Roots and Gusto customer since 2018.
See why 500,000 businesses trust Gusto for payroll, HR, and more. Get started for free at gusto.com/roots.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46. And I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Next stop, the Canyon of Heroes. The New York Knicks are NBA champions.
ESPN New York's live coverage of the New York Knicks World Championship celebration is brought to you by Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Sloman's, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calandra's Bakery, Thrivewell Infusion, Harrisman Firm, Verizon, and New Era.
Bart and Carlin live for the parade, brought to you by Thrivewell Infusion, New York's premier infusion and injection center, saving lives drip by drip. Also brought to you by ZipRecruiter. When you're hiring, never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter. Try ZipRecruiter for free right now at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. Right now, we turn it over to Mike Breen, who is beginning today's program here at City Hall. And he has just introduced somebody who I'm not sure.
But he just was welcoming us to the best fans and all that stuff, and bringing the little kitty bitties out.
Some kids who were coming out to perform, so we'll keep it here for the moment. These kids were out here performing earlier, but Mike Breen is their MC for today. The Knicks City Dancers have made their way here. They are taking this in as well, and they have went down the parade as well as could be. This entire crew of kids coming out.
Well, they do this before every game. They have they have a program, which is great. So not all the kids are performing. They're only
right. They can only have about 10 or 15
so many on
of
the
them.
stage, but they do this all the time. I see Allen Houston stand up.
So they're up there performing right now. Who are you looking forward to hearing from today?
For me, like I said, I want to hear OG because he's never expressed it. So when you're
we talked about this a little bit.
When you're a man of very few words, then when you speak, people listen because they want to see what you say. They're going to be more attentive. You know what I mean? Like I told you, remind me of my damn son. So I'm trying to figure out how to connect with him. So maybe I can connect with him through OG.
Yeah, I wonder if Jalen's going to shout out any of the haters. Probably not. He hasn't.
Well, you know Josh Hart, that's his brand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Josh Hart will do it for Jalen?
Exactly. He'll do it for Jalen. He'll do it for Bridges as well. And he'll do it for Cat. You know what I mean? That's his role. He's the protector. And that's what protectors do. You're always on duty, and it's his responsibility to speak for those guys because their brand is humility and humbleness. Josh Hart can be the resident dude. Oh, this is cool. Like all the kids get opportunity. So 6 come on, then they're going to go to a new routine. So all the kids get the experience to kind of perform. And just imagine, like, if you were performing as a kid and you look into the stands and you're looking at Remy Ma, you're looking at Fat Joe, you're looking at some of your sports heroes, but you're listening at some of your performances. I'm assuming a lot of these kids, would love to be in some videos, or they would definitely love to be a singer or a rapper or entertainer, and they have all their peers there, whether it's Jada Kiss, it's The Lock sitting right there, his whole crew. Ja Rule with some of the greatest New York ballads, Fat Joe. I can imagine just how great that is and the pressure to perform, but these kids are doing it flawlessly. They definitely are performing at a much higher level than Tom when we put the mic on him. So I got to tell you what, man, Tom, you should go there and figure out how to get some of that stage presence from some of these kitty bitties because they putting on a damn show. New York, everybody got talent, man.
They're doing a fantastic job, and all the kids are out there.
Oh, this your song right here. This is Carlin and his college dance. Tootsie Roll. Go, Carlin. Go, Carlin. Go, Carlin. Tootsie Roll, cotton candy. Go, let me see. Yeah. This is Raise the Roof. It was Chris Staples. Now, it was reported that you raised the roof at your wedding. Were you walking around raising the roof? How high did the roof get at your wedding?
I never raised the roof at my wedding. I was much cooler than that by 2007.
Okay.
I wouldn't say we were too far off from when I would have raised the roof, but no, I did not raise the roof at my wedding.
All right, so now I see Spike Lee sitting at the very front, so maybe they can be in one of the documentaries or something, and I see Kia Starks with the fattest cigar I've ever seen in my life. So I think if he light that up, he's going to get everybody in the crowd high.
I also saw, I guess Allen was interviewing him a few minutes ago on TV as well. Wonder if he had that cigar.
Our Allen?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I texted him.
He's doing triple time?
Come on. Huh?
He's doing triple time?
He was on TV today, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I asked him to call in, and he's like, I will if I can. And there he is right now, walking across the front with Monica, blowing us off like a big piece of lint.
Of course, yeah. He's like, hey, forget the guys in the back.
Very important. This is Alan Hahn. This is my time. This is my time.
I tell you what, he got the double dada in too. I see no grays, baby. He out here looking like a zaddy Zaza.
Listen, you knew he was not going to let any of the gray be out there today.
So who's paying him for his time? Is MSG paying him for his time, or is he getting overtime time and a half from us?
He'll be on the show this afternoon.
Oh man, I love those great shows when you can get paid all day from different places. That's the best. That's the best type of assignment.
Well, we're going to have the Knicks getting honored here in just a little bit. As we said, Mike Breen will be emceeing the entire event. The kids are up there, and they are.
I wonder if the Spurs feel away. Mike Breen did the finals, and now he's clearly a New York guy.
Well, it's funny. We talked about this with Joe Buck the other day. I mean, Mike's call was for the Knicks fans, and you're doing it on a national broadcast, and that can be tricky. But they certainly had no problem with it. I thought Mike's call was fantastic.
First of all, can we clap for the damn kids? Like, the kids just put on the performance of their life, and nobody clapped for the kids. Come on, man.
Kids did a great job.
But nobody clapped for the kids.
All right, but what do you want me to do? There's 15,000 people right in this little pen area.
I need a megaphone, man. Come on, man. You're supposed to be boosting their confidence up. Nobody picked for the kids, man.
If there's one thing you don't need, it's a megaphone.
Oh, that is true.
I saw one of those guys selling the horns this morning, the celebration horns. I'm like, oh, God. Let me bring an air horn next to Bart. We will be hearing it all day.
That's what we need, baby. That's what I'm talking about. But congratulations. Those kids did an awesome job, man. I know it's hard for you guys to visualize, but, I mean, it is tough to perform. First of all, they're performing on the stage.
By the way, all the camera can see right now is your knee.
Oh, you know what this is. You know when you're at the stadium, when the people in front of you stand up, you got to stand up?
Yeah.
So the people, 10-10 wins are in front of us. They stood up, so they make me stand up. Well, let me get back in the camera shot. I'll get back in the camera shot.
Well, we don't have to see anything.
Oh, yeah, I don't, because, I don't want nothing to fall out, Chris. You know what I'm saying? So let me put my knee down. Tom, this has been perfect for the time. It's not about the length, but never mind.
Would it have been Tom's job to put it back?
Hey, man, he's a team player.
What we were talking about with Breen before, when you're talking about the Spurs, nobody has said a word about that. And I think people understand why. First of all, you won't find a better guy than Breen. And secondly, he's such a pro that I don't think in that series, if you didn't know in advance that he had done the Knicks for all these years, that he was a Knicks fan. And that's because Breen is the best at what he does. As good as it gets.
That is true, man. He's setting the table, man. It's amazing. Like, I always love, like, you know what I mean? Like, listen, I am a Knicks fan, but I'm not, like, everybody knows my team is the Pistons.
Is that true? I had not heard that.
I mean, it is humbling, and it's funny to watch, like, these celebrities sit there like little kids, patiently, calm, collect. These are people that the world and people, like, been to. Right? Like, hey, any of these guys need a table somewhere. A table will be made. A place will be set. Something be open, right? And they're sitting here with this patience of, like, true fans and children in awe of what their team just accomplished. So I think you talk about the humbleness of what this team has done. And I'm telling you, this team is never going to have to do anything a day in their life, man.
Yeah.
These people are going to remember. Like I tell people, when you think about your memories, when you smell a food, when you see something, a color, it takes you back to a moment. And forever, everybody around here, when they see these players, it's going to take them back to a moment, and they're going to remember how good you made them feel, and how much you made their kids feel, how great you made their parents feel, whether your parents was with you or not. They're going to appreciate that. And so with that being said, these memories are going to be etched in New York's memories, man. And that is a powerful thing as Mike Breen comes back to the stage to be the master of ceremonies and to guide us through.
All right, so we turn it over to Mike and see what's next.
To the stage, the mayor of New York City, Zohran Mamdani.
The mayor and his wife making their way onto the stage.
Why she's so swagged out. That is swagged out right there, you know what I'm saying? That is not off the rack, man. That is special made right there. Okay, Mayor, I see you. Swagged out.
Mayor in his Josh Hart jersey.
That tells you who he represents, you know what I'm saying? He like the goons, you know what I'm saying?
Along with the suit. I don't know, how do you feel about...
And then this is his walk-up song, too, because I think he quoted this song before. So they playing I'm from New York.
We got so many guys up on the stage who are wearing the full suit and then the Knicks jersey and hat over it. How do you feel about that?
I mean, listen, it's a choice, and they wanted to be formal, but they always wanted to be informal and be a fan as well.
Putting together this fantastic celebration, and it's my honor to be here to celebrate and honor one of the greatest teams in the history of New York sports. Led by the ownership of Jim Dolan, the front office of Leon Rose, the coaching staff of Mike Brown, and a group of young men who played for each other, sacrificed for each other, and showed the grit and toughness of a champion. I know many of you Knicks fans have waited a long time for a team and a season like this. And many of you wondered if you'd ever live to see the day when it would happen. But your dreams last Saturday became a reality. And this team just completed one of the most historic runs in NBA playoff history. 16-3, a 13-game winning streak, 9 consecutive wins on the road, 2 of the greatest comebacks in the history of the NBA. And you Knicks fans played an enormous part of it. Your dedication, your passion, and your loyalty through everything inspired this team to help them bring the first title in 53 years. So congratulations to you, the great Knick fan base. And if you could take a look now at the screens on the side to watch this special video.
It's the NBA playoffs. The goal, the Larry O'Brien Trophy. All the way!
And when you got the best fans, I know all the fans at MSG at the watch party outside.
Highlights from the Atlanta Hawks series into the Philadelphia 76ers series in round 2 being shown on the big board. Into the Cleveland, the conference finals, and of course game 1 and the comeback. Down 22 in that game being shown on the big screen here to each side of the stage. And then of course into the NBA finals with San Antonio and the Knicks winning the finals 4-1. Cut away to all the fans. Jalen Brunson hitting big shots. And some of the just many great memories that have been made over the course of this incredible 2.5-month run for the New York Knicks to win their first championship in 53 years. They're continuing to show some of the highlights now from Game 5 and actually getting over the hump. Can you imagine what all those watch parties were like all over the city and how incredible they were in the lower part of Manhattan, in Soho, to see that happen, to see them enjoy watching on the side of a building, somebody putting it on a projection, thousands of people out there watching. Just incredible. I've not seen any of the other big-time celebrities that we've seen in the front row. I've not seen Timothy Chalamet here anywhere. Did not see Mariska Hargitay anywhere. We've seen Tracy Morgan. We've seen Ben Stiller and some of the others. But just getting the energy of this is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's kind of hard to encapsulate the playoffs in just a highlight. But, man, they're doing it, right? And it kind of tells you the highs and lows and the highlights and all the great moments, right? And I'm sure one of the ones is going to be OG, with the tip, one of the most iconic plays in all of Knicks history. Like I said, outside of me, like the LJ 4-point play, right? Or you talk about, like, the Willis Reed coming out and hitting the first 2 buckets. Like, those – OG's moment is up there with that type of energy, right? And it's amazing to watch, man. Like, everybody loves the highlight tape, man, especially to a soundtrack, especially when the soundtrack of celebrities that are actually watching themselves included into the highlight tape is cool, right? They're playing all the way up Fat Joe, and Fat Joe's in attendance, right, watching himself, probably not knowing that they were going to choose. And what a great thing to honor the people that are loyal fans that wear that Knicks pride all over the country, no matter where they go, than to add them into the highlight film. You know what I mean? So this is real. It's nostalgic. You know what I mean? And can't be understated, right? As I'm looking at Bernard King finally come in at the end. You know what I mean? One of the best to ever put up, buckets.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2026 NBA champion New York Knicks.
Knicks are coming out of the main doors at City Hall onto the stage as we speak. First guy out the door, is that Rick Brunson? The assistant coach was the first guy out the door, sitting next to Leon Rose and Jim Dolan. Karl Anthony Towns hoisting up the Larry O'Brien Trophy. I believe that's Mitchell Robinson with the Eastern Conference Championship Trophy. Who did you say? Who is it who's shirtless?
Sohan.
Oh, yeah, Jeremy Sohan is the one who was on the stage here celebrating without a shirt on.
Who was in a unique situation because he was going to get a ring regardless.
Either playing for the Spurs, as he did earlier in the year, or playing for the Knicks as he joined them later on. Mitchell Robinson, just a second ago, coming out.
So this is funny, right? Because I know sometimes you use throwback stuff. Bridges has the throwback camcorder, like the new version of it, but it's like the old school camcorder. It's amazing to watch. And Tom is speechless.
Well, they are all still celebrating as they continue to bring the trophies out and put them down in front. And Mitch is holding up a sign. I couldn't quite tell what the sign said.
I think it says, "I'll work for food."
Mitch didn't want to hear about the. Certainly didn't want to hear about what the.
Are they waiting for Brunson to come out last?
I think so.
They're building up the crescendo.
Maybe they're going to introduce the starting five.
Nah, because Carl's Happy Towns came out first.
Cat is out there. You're right. I'm sorry. My bad.
This is when
Alvarado out front.
Yeah, this is when
the crowd.
This is where the entertainment value of. Who knew that people still went and shopped at East Bay? He had some N1 shorts on. I haven't seen those since I bought my jump shoes.
Cat holding up the Larry O'Brien trophy right now and pointing at the fans.
And it's all deserved, man. It's all deserved. Now we got to wait for the captain to come out, like Ralph Transman from New Edition. You know what I'm saying? It's the lead in.
We ask if you're able, please rise and remove your caps for the singing of the national anthem. Here to perform the Star Spangled Banner, please welcome Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter and actor known for his work on Broadway as the Scarecrow in The Wiz, Avery Wilson.
Avery Wilson did the anthem before every Knick home playoff game this year.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that a flag was does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Crowd absolutely loved it.
And right now, we can once again give a warm welcome to our Mayor of New York City, Mayor Mamdani.
My fellow New Yorkers, for 53 long years we have watched and we have waited. We have watched from nosebleeds and through gritted teeth, on televisions in the windows of electronic stores, and from projectors balanced on fire escapes. We have watched alone in our apartments with our heads in our hands, shoulder to shoulder at bars where the signal flickers, alongside friends and family who we wish more than anything could be here today, sharing this moment. For 53 long years, we have watched the Knicks and we have waited. We waited as the memory of Willis Reed winning the championship on one leg grew fainter and fainter. We waited as Clyde came up clutch again and again. As John Starks dunked on Jordan and Patrick Ewing dunked on the Pacers. As Bernard King scored 60. As Charles Oakley pulled every rebound within reach. As Spike got in Reggie Miller's face. As Allen Houston put up a shot against Miami that hung in the air for an eternity. As Larry Johnson gave us the 4-point play heard around New York. As Starbury traded threes with Kobe and then sold sneakers every kid could afford. As Nate Robinson stuffed Yao Ming. As the city came alive watching Linsanity. And as Melo lived every Brooklyn dreams when he came home and made MSG feel like the center of the universe once again. We waited without ever knowing if this day would come, and we waited because we knew deep down in our sick, suffering hearts that it would. New York City, this team has done it. The New York Knicks are NBA champions. We are here not just because of this team that will go down in New York City legend. I'm talking about guys like Ronaldo Balkman, Marty Collins, Raymond Felton, Marcus Camby, Kristaps Porzingis, J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert, and the whole Knicks tape era. I'm talking about guys like Tony Douglas, who I watched tie the single-game franchise record for threes from the stands in 2011. I'm talking about Amari, who got this whole city fired up when he joined. And I'm talking about Jared Jeffries and Lance Thomas and Langston Galloway. Players who gave everything every game, even when a 20-win season was all that was in sight. This championship belongs to them too, because championships aren't just built in one season. It belongs to Emmanuel Quickley, R.J. Barrett, Dante DiVincenzo, Julius Randle. And also to a coach who helped lay the groundwork, Tom Thibodeau. Thanks to each of these New Yorkers and too many others to name, New York City has just had two of the most magical months in as long as any of us can remember. Over these past weeks, as the Knicks kept winning, our city has come together as one. Neighbors invited neighbors over. Strangers high-fived one another in the street. Subway conductors sang their announcements and bus drivers danced behind the wheel. So often when this city comes together, it is because we are forced to, by a moment of tragedy or adversity. What a gift it is to be brought together by pure, unfiltered joy. For as long as we live, we will remember this feeling of a city together, a city alive, a city overcome by happiness. But let's not pretend that this was inevitable. If you will allow me, I want to travel back in time 8 days. Game 4. 9 minutes and 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Knicks are down 20. The analytics guys, the sports betting companies, the pundits who watch from far away, they do what they do. They run the numbers. They calculate the odds. They write the Knicks off. They give the Spurs a 99.6% chance of winning the game. A 99.6% chance of tying up the series 2-2, of reclaiming the momentum with the next game in San Antonio. A 99.6% chance of silencing the Garden, of another year of watching and waiting. But there is one thing that the pundits just don't get about this team, that they just don't get about this city. It is in that 0.4% that we go to work. It is in that 0.4% that Jalen Brunson, the same guy that so many said was too small, proves that not only is he good enough, he is the new standard for greatness. It is in that 0.4% that OG Anunoby watches the ball float from the top of the arc and start running toward the basket, fingers reaching towards the heavens. It is in that 0.4% that Karl Anthony Towns finds the strength to mourn his mother and still pull in rebound after rebound, make block after block. It is in that 0.4% that Jose Alvarado shows every kid growing up in public housing that a son of Brooklyn and Queens can win for every one of the 5 boroughs. It is in that 0.4% that Mitch breaks his finger before game 1 and says, go get the tape. It's in that 0.4% that Josh Hart gets rebounds that break teams, that McCall Bridges proves he was worth every single draft pick, that Landry Shamet pulls up from downtown, that every one of these 18 players transforms the franchise, that Mike Brown keeps this team believing. Most of all, it's in that 0.4% that the Knicks do what New Yorkers have always done when we are told something is impossible. We find a way. We win. Standing here before what feels like the entire city, there is a Jalen Brunson quote I can't stop thinking about. I'm gonna tell you. You are allowed to think about the worst possible scenario, but you gotta go out there and do something about it. When Jalen Brunson took that pay cut, my friends, that was doing something about it. Time after time, we thought about the worst possible scenario. And time after time, the Knicks went out there and did something about it. The Knicks did not just win for New York City. They won like New York City. What is New York if not your back up against the wall? A dream that feels just out of reach. A rent payment you don't know how you'll ever make. What is New York if not 99.6% of the world stacked against you? And who are New Yorkers if not people who hear those odds and smile? Who look at a 0.4% chance of success and ask, why are you giving me a head start? This is our city. This is our team. For 53 years we watched. For 53 years we waited. Now we've won. One last time, New York, say it with me. Knicks in. Knicks in. Knicks in. Thank you so much.
You see why he got elected.
Hey, he might win the presidency. He keeps speaking like that, man. Bars.
He owned this place.
Now let's bring up the New York Public Advocate, Jumaane Williams.
Yeah!
Jumaane was
Knicks
hanging out with
in
the
five,
players.
baby.
Yeah.
Nueva York, Knicks in cinco, baby. I cannot believe I'm here. I cannot believe we are all here. Truth be told, we all owe Mike Brown an apology. Let's say sorry right now. And a lot of y'all pundits owe Jalen Brown a whole lot. I'm sorry, Jalen Brunson. A huge apology. I know what y'all said. And he came out here, and like the mayor said, all we need is 0.4%. I'm sitting here standing with Jalen Brunson. That makes no sense at all. But I want to say, my daughter, Amelie, is somewhere in there. She's going to college. This is an awesome going to college gift. Thank you so much. My wife, India, wanted me to thank the NYPD for making sure everything went the way it was supposed to go. New York, let's keep this energy going. Everybody's saying hello. Everybody's being polite. Let's keep it going. Young, old, black, white, Republican, conservative, everybody. This is what it's all about, the New York Knicks. And I can't wait to talk to my younger self, and I'm going to tell them to hold on, because on your 50th birthday, they're going to give you a championship, and you're going to be a citywide elected official on this stage. Let's go Knicks, baby.
And then there's that.
That's pure, unadulterated energy.
Yeah.
I think he may have came down on the floor and got a little
New
sauce.
York City Comptroller Mark Levine.
Give it up for Jumaane Williams, the Spike Lee of New York City government. Bueno, señores, ya que hay un jugador boricua en este equipo y un jugador dominicano en este equipo, hay que comenzar con un chin de español. ¿Qué les parece? Miren la bandera. Si están de acuerdo, hagan bulla. Que viva Quisqueya y Boricua. No matter what language you speak, we want to thank this team for bringing this city together, for uplifting New York, for showing the world that we are not afraid of anybody. Even if you are 7'4" and the refs refuse to call a foul on you no matter what. We are not afraid of you. We do not back down. no matter how far behind we are. We were down on 9/11 and we came back. We were down in Sandy and we came back. We were down during COVID and we came back. We were down 29 points against the Cavs, against the Spurs, them too, and we came back. We are New York. We don't stop fighting. You should be afraid of us. We are the champs because of the New York Knicks. We love you. Knicks in 5.
Next up is our New York City Council Speaker, Julie Menin.
So I've got one thing to say to you. Let's go Knicks! Let's go Knicks! So we are officially going to change the New York City motto to Knicks in 5. I just want to thank the whole Knicks organization for everything they stand for. Grit, perseverance, never giving up. This is what embodies our city. So whether it's after 9/11 or during COVID, we always came back, and that's what our New York Knicks did. We owe you a debt of gratitude for bringing joy, unity, euphoria back to our city. So in closing, let me just say, Knicks in 5.
And now time to bring up the New York Knicks owner, championship owner, Jim Dolan.
Ten weeks, baby. Hello, you Knicks fans out there. Yes, thank you for waiting 53 years. Although I have to say, when I look out over the Knicks fans here, you all don't look older than 53 years. Some of you weren't waiting 53. You weren't born yet. But we're very, very happy to have brought you a championship. I'm very proud of our team. Look, I don't need your vote. I don't need to quote to you, right? About what happened here, and because if you're real Knicks fans, you know it already. So thank you for supporting our team. We're going to keep working to bring you even better basketball. Although it's hard to imagine that we get much better than this, but we will, right, fellas? And thank you again for your support.
Come on, New York, y'all better than that.
Now the architect of this roster, New York Knicks president Leon Rose.
First, I want to thank Jim Dolan, who I've known for many years. I want to thank him for bringing me into the organization. What's that?
Speak up. They can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Yeah. All right. First, I want to thank Jim Dolan, who I've known for a very long time, and I want to thank him for bringing me into the organization 6 years ago. He's believed in us through every step of this journey and supported us in every way imaginable. To the players, as you heard, the cardiac kids, no quit, find a way to win. Really representing the grit and the character of the people of New York. Your commitment and sacrifice was second to none. Mike Brown and our entire coaching staff, you came in this season with enormous expectations and completely exceeded them. And you did it with so much class that resonated with New Yorkers. To my front office, you have been here since the start with me, and there were so many decisions, big and small, that we made together that got us here today. And to my family, I can't describe how much it means to me and how special it's been to go through this journey with you and celebrate with you, and to all the families of the Knicks organization. And last and most importantly, to the greatest fans in the world, we did it for you. Your support in every arena, it felt like a home game wherever we played, and all over the world has been unbelievable. And we hope to see you again very soon.
Now please welcome the championship head coach of the Knicks, Mike Brown.
What's up, New York?
Don't do it, Mike.
Hey, first of all, I'd like to thank the governor and the mayor for doing this for us. I'm proud of Mr. Dolan, Leon and his staff, all the players, all the coaches, Jamal, the front office side, all the Knicks alumni that I see out there. We appreciate you guys. Pat Ewing, I got to give you a shout out. You've been with us this whole journey. I want to thank everybody. I'm proud of everybody for helping accomplish this great feat. The energy today and all around New York is off the charts. And I want to thank you all for it. Let's keep this energy going, baby, because this championship is about you guys. This is New York City's championship. I will say this. You know, I'm so proud of our guys from the top to the bottom. There was a lot of hard work that we put in, starting with the off season, going into the season. A lot of stuff that you guys don't see behind the scenes. Guys busting their behinds, not just our players, our medical staff, you know, keeping those guys healthy. No, let's give them a round of applause, for sure. At the beginning of the year, I had everybody sign a contract. And I didn't want you to sign the contract if you didn't believe in it. But it was about sacrifice. You saw our team sacrifice time after time after time after time throughout the course of the year. You saw our team stay connected through the most adverse times through the course of the year. We had our ups, we definitely had our downs. And our group stayed connected through those times. You saw it every time we hit the floor. It didn't matter who was suited up. Our guys brought a competitive spirit that obviously was unmatched, and that's why we're the 2026 NBA championship. You saw the belief in each other. It didn't matter whose number I called. Guys could be Jordan Clarkson. He didn't play for 2 months. He stuck with it. His teammates believed in him. He believed in the process. They believed in each other. And we all held each other accountable. That's the standard of what it was to be a New York Knick in 25-26, and that's why we're champions today. Playing in front of you guys when we had our ups was fantastic, but you're the most knowledgeable fan base in the whole NBA. Your guys' energy when we had our downs was off the charts. And I want to thank you for it. There's nothing better than walking into the iconic building of MSG and getting down night after night after night in front of you guys. You guys made us feel the energy and brought us over the hump when we didn't feel like playing or when our game wasn't at the top. Again, I'd like to thank all the players. I can go down the line with all their accomplishments. They were huge throughout the course of the year. But at the end of the day, I want to thank you guys, because without you, this wouldn't be possible. Let's go one time. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? I love you, New York.
Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. It's your favorite song, buddy.
And now time to hear from the 2026 NBA Finals MVP and the captain of the Knicks, Jalen Brunson.
I don't know how many times I gotta tell Mike to stop doing that shit. Sorry. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to Jim Dolan and the front office for believing in the kid no one else would. Thank you to my teammates, giving me confidence every single day. The belief we had in each other made this possible. Thank you our coaching staff, our medical staff, everyone that pitched in every single day behind the scenes. Damn. We really did it, dog. Somehow, some way, I knew we were going to find a way to get this done. Most importantly, thank you to the fans. I'm not going to lie, though, y'all are some pretty hard critics. But we appreciate it. At least I do. Appreciate it a lot. Lastly, I want to thank my family. Truly, without them, their sacrifice and everything wouldn't be possible. My inner circle, I mean, they keep me humble every single day. They don't let me get off track for nothing. Damn, New York, we really did it, man. We really did it. Wouldn't trade this for a world. And lastly, there's a lot of people that have a lot of negative stuff to say. There's a lot of people who have a lot of opinions. But when you prove them wrong, you really don't have to say shit to them. Nah, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Jalen Brunson, apologize for the language, but not really, as you understand. You're listening to Bart Carlin live from the parade on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2, New York.
All right, now it's time for one of the highest honors a city can give as we invite the mayor to come up once again and present the official keys to the city to your 2026 NBA champion, New York Knicks. Jim Dolan. Quentin Dolan.
Quentin Dolan like he on them peptides.
Leon Rose. William Wesley.
Worldwide West.
I thought that was Rick Russell.
I did, or
no. People thought
we
that.
Both
Head coach Mike Brown.
We both did.
Assistant coach Chris Gent. Assistant coach Rick Brunson.
Going through the assistants, we might be here a half an hour.
Yeah. I think Maurice Cheeks is sitting in the crowd. The weather's starting to break. The sun's starting to come out as the
Assistant coach Brendan O'Connor. And now the players. Trey Jemison.
Bart Carlin live from the parade, brought to you by New Era. Celebrate the Knicks' historic win with the best gear from New Era. Stop by 300 Lafayette in New York City and online at neweracap.com for official hats, tees, and more.
Dylan Jones.
Oh, that's the Patrick Ewing culprit right there, Dylan. That's the 33 in the Raptors right there. What a great moment, proud moment for these guys, man. Like, let's speak out to the guys.
Kevin
The
McCullough.
guys ready. Practicing hard. People don't know their names, but, responsible. At one point, I was that guy, whether it's the practice squad or the developmental squad. They play a pivotal role.
They get their opportunity to celebrate with everybody else.
Deservedly so.
Mohamed Diawara.
You got next, kid. You got next.
Gonna be relying on him for sure.
It's all about
Ariel
development.
Hukporti.
These are guys going to have big opportunities with the
news that we're not going to go into the second apron.
Yeah, the expected departure of Mitchell Robinson.
Tyler Kolek.
As I said, one of the smarter guys wore his jersey on the floats earlier today.
Like he had a wardrobe change.
Jeremy Sohan.
He doesn't have any wardrobe, going up there shirtless to have his picture with the mayor.
They said, RJ, I don't know if you got to put pasties on.
You think he regrets that decision right now as he's hugging with the mayor?
No, because also he has a shirt to put on if he wants to. He
Jordan
Clarkson tuck it in his waistband.
Class.
Wants to show off his tattoos. So I guess he's not shirtless. Listen, he should get a L'Oreal commercial with those beautiful locks he has.
Jose Alvarado.
Native New Yorker.
Does he? It looks like he has a Terror Squad thing on. Is he signed? He got an album dropping? Like he got a Fat Joe Twism for life.
I'll tell you, that is some serious bling he's got on.
Yeah, but that looks like it really looks like the Terror Squad.
Landry Shamet.
Maybe Fat Joe was feeling so good, he's like, here, take it. You know how much money I made off of you? Landry Shamet looks like a guide on
vacation in Europe.
Yeah, looks like a guy.
Miles Deuce McBride.
It's great to have a name where you can do that for it. You always feel like the most popular player, whether it's Moose Johnson or Deuce.
Yep. And they heard it plenty every time he took a shot. They all wanted him to take the three.
Yeah, he took them too.
He wasn't shy.
Turned out
Mitchell Robinson.
Always a fan favorite, Mitch.
One of the longest tenured Knicks. Been through the most, been through some of the toughest seasons.
Holding up the key in the air and
Josh Hart
celebrating. How popular Josh Hart is with his style of play and what he meant to this team this year.
He's super gritty, you know what I mean? He represents the city probably more than most.
Mikal Bridges.
Worth every draft pick, as the mayor said earlier.
Oh, he has his boy jersey on, so he has.
Daddy.
Oh, Daddy. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he opted for the medium, but it's all good. He shredded like that. You
OG
can do that.
Anunoby.
Look at him, man. I'm telling you, that's BJ, bro. Like, yeah, man.
All black.
Just give it here, man. All right, hey, I have to take a picture. It's been Anunoby seeds planted all this week.
Anthony Towns.
I was supposed to have seen OG smile.
Right. And that was because it was for a picture. He didn't want to. I'm telling you, that's my son. Warrior spirit. Shout out to Karl Anthony Towns to be able to wear leather out in this weather.
Firing up the crowd.
And Jalen Brunson.
It's like a mega reverberation. I don't know. I feel like somebody talking behind my back.
Jalen Brunson just bumped Mike Breen on purpose.
Once again, your 2026 NBA champion, New York Knicks.
That concludes?
I think we still have Alicia Keys to come.
Oh, that's true. The walkaway music. You might want to get a picture of this, Chris, with your phone for your memories.
I'm good. As they celebrate the Knicks and the championship, they're starting to set up the stage over to the left. In just a few minutes, Michael Kay will take over as we finish up here with the championship parade and the celebration down here at City Hall in Manhattan. Karl Anthony Towns holding up the Larry O'Brien Trophy one more time, and they have not been able to get the piano out there as of yet, but they're just setting some things up here. Players all out in front. Letting the fans take pictures, dancing with their friends up on stage and enjoying every last bit.
So somebody threw a gift up to Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson took it.
What did they throw?
Looked like it was Tiffany Cup. Man, they lifting that piano up like that? They strong like that?
Lifted the piano right up onto the stage.
Man, what type of silverbacks they got down there? They lifted the damn piano up like that. I got some furniture I need them to move at my house.
I think that was Dolan's sketch.
Maybe that's a fake piano with like a keyboard in it, because it look like fake weights, man. There's no way I seen like 5 grown men just pick a piano up on the stage like that.
That's exactly what happened.
There's no way in fish grease.
ESPN New York's live coverage of the Knicks World Championship celebration brought to you by TickPick, Amazon Hub Delivery, Michelob Ultra, Sloman, ZipRecruiter, Nissan, Calandras Bakery, ThriveWell Infusion, Parisman Firm, Verizon, and New Era. Players are continuing to mill about on stage as they finish up the setup of the piano for Alicia Keys' performance of Empire State of Mind, which was such a great moment the other day in Lower Manhattan at that one watch party where fans broke into it on their own. Saw so many of the great celebrations, but I thought something the mayor said earlier was just awesome in pointing out so many times we have to
coming
celebrate.
Up in just a couple of minutes. So hang on.
So many times we come together as a city in times of tragedy.
Correct.
But this time it was in time of a celebration that was just remarkable.
I mean, if you haven't, heard the mayor's experience, man, like you just got the full experience. His ability to recall the history of the Knicks, to be able to make sure that everybody felt included. You talk about all the players that's in attendance, the alumni that's here. He had something for all of them. I think he encapsulated all the moments, the great moments that the Knicks have had in their journey from 53 years to try and get here. And if you haven't never heard this man speak, I think the nation and everybody across the world got an opportunity to see what type of swag the mayor of New York has. And I think that we can all tip our cap and say he did an outstanding job. Electric speaker, man. And I think he's continuing, not only the Knicks, but he's continuing to bring the city together as well.
I would not have wanted to go after that.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody went out there and like, bro, it's like going after – it's like when Jay-Z was talking about he had to go after DMX. After DMX come out with the boom, 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 boom. And he said he come out, it's a hard night life. After he comes out and hit him with all the experiences it was, man. Yeah, McDonough is a outstanding electric speaker, man. Job well done, man. And like I said before, man, I think like Dolan still didn't receive the love that I think he deserved. And I think, listen, New York, you guys got to do a better job. I mean, he's the architect of all of this, and you got to give him more credit for it, man. Shout out to Dolan, man. If y'all not going to give it to him, I'm going to give it to him because I'm an outsider looking from the outside in, man. And this guy did the job. He sacrificed and he spent the money.
Well, as they continue to mill about, they're putting the trophies back on the stage in place, and everybody's going to sit down here in just a moment for Alicia Keys' performance. Michael Kay will be up shortly thereafter here on ESPN New York. And want to thank everybody who's been a part of this today. Paul Schrager, our engineer, and of course Tom Bauer, our producer on site. Ray Deanahan back in the shop, along with Julian, helping to make sure that we stayed on the air today. Trust me, with 5 million people in Lower Manhattan, you have any idea what the heck's going to happen.
Way to go, Paulie. Way to keep us on, baby. We lost it for a minute, man, but you brought it back. Nobody even heard it but John.
And as a result, we got a chance to celebrate one of the great championships in the history of this city. And a memorable day for all to get to enjoy this parade and the amount of people that were out here taking it all in.
You'll never forget. And like, listen, T, take it off, man. Take your whole forehead is full. Like, T, you're about to dehydrate.
Here's Mike Breen.
17-time Grammy Award-winning artist, Tony Award-winning producer, native New Yorker, and lifelong Knicks fan, Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys right now just waiting for the cue to go with Empire State of Mind. And I don't think she's quite gotten the high sign yet. She's wearing her Knicks jacket, and she's got the hat on as well, celebrating the trophy. Awesome to see her out here. Enjoy. Well, apparently they're having some technical issues with getting the show started here. So we'll hang out for one more sec as they get this ready for Alicia to perform. And have brought to the city. You almost got the feeling that when Jalen Brunson was up there speaking, that he had it all kind of set in at that moment, talking to the crowd, that in fact the celebration, or that rather the championship, had been won by the Knicks. It's almost like it didn't set in until that point. Here is Alicia Keys.
This is our time. This is our time. We are champions. New York, how you feeling tonight? Besides very, very, very hot. You know what I mean? Because it is very, very hot. But what can we say? We on fire today. Who's from New York City? All right, me and my son, Egypt, we thought that we would do it like this. Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood, hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood. But I'm taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind. New York, say, I'm I'm in a New York state of mind. Let's go! Okay. We here right now. This is our time right now. We've been waiting over 50 years for this moment, and we never gonna stop. Hey, so I want y'all to sing with me.
On the biggest stage in the world, FanDuel is changing the game because sometimes your player gets subbed off and your bet goes with them. Not anymore. With FanDuel Super Sub, if your player is subbed out, your bet stays in. That's right. If your player leaves the match, your bet continues on with the substitute. So you're still in it until the final whistle. On the biggest stage in the world, FanDuel is changing the game because sometimes your player gets subbed off and your bet goes with them. Not anymore. With FanDuel Super Sub, if your player is subbed out, your bet stays in. That's right. If your player leaves the match, your bet continues on with the substitute. So you're still in it until the final whistle. Visit FanDuel.com/local to get started now. Let there be goals this summer on FanDuel. 21 and over, physically present in New York. For help with a gambling problem, call 877-HOPE-NY. Text HOPE-NY 467-369.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at